And they're pear, right? I think you.
I think they're all types. This is a apple cider, imperial apple cider.
I've only seen their pear.
Apple doesn't start with an I, bud.
Oh, right, you're right.
Apple of my eye.
iPod does though, and that's an apple. Boom.
Hello.
Wow, that was well played.
My boy's a genius.
He really is.
My son is a genius.
My friend's got a girlfriend and he hates that bitch.
He tells me every day, and he needs to shut up.
He
I'm
needs to
so
use
sick of
more
it.
gender-affirming language.
Why?
Bitch is gender neutral. Unless you're a dog.
Yeah, bitch is definitely gender neutral.
That's good. I like that.
Oh, good.
Thanks, man.
Oh man, your beard's so clean. What the fuck? My boy's got a clean beard.
Yeah, what happened, Jim?
Hey, buddy.
What happened? What'd you do? Hi, friends.
Scoop.
Hi.
Those are my friends. Oh my god, you're so needy.
You.
Yo. All hail, Lord Fenrir. Pooch of the table.
Did I tell you I
Is that
decided
a guess, Dia? Yes, Dia.
His middle name? Is it Danger?
Cerberus.
Oh,
I knew you were gonna say Cerberus.
Did you?
Yes. You need one more mythologic dog for a last name.
You're obligated to get him the Halloween costume that has two little foam heads that go on the side.
Oh, that's happening now.
Anubis. There you go. You got them all. Then you hit 3 myth.
Fenrir, Cerberus, Anubis. And those are also different mythologies.
Fenrir, Cerberus, Anubis.
Manuberous.
Anubis.
Anubis is a
Amaterasu is not a dog. That's a
That's a
woman.
Amaterasu is a woman who turns into a wolf, isn't it?
Isn't it? I don't know if she turns into a wolf.
But Anubis.
Maybe she's that lady with that bird leg.
Bird leg.
Baba Yaga?
The Baba
No, no.
Yaga?
No. The
Well,
hut
she's
has
with
bird
the
legs.
feet.
Yeah. She had bony shins.
We've had our D&D group encounter Baba Yaga before.
That went well.
Oh, really?
In the first
Did you
campaign.
kill his
that we
dog?
played. What was that?
That was before I was
Did you
playing.
kill his dog?
No, that was John
Our
Wick.
dog, you mean? Yeah.
I called him
yeah.
Baba Yaga.
Yep.
Yeah.
They did call him Baba Yaga.
What did they do? Oh no, John's character had died, and so Baba Yaga reincarnated him as a goblin.
I remember that.
And then he had to use a wish spell to get turned back into himself.
Oh, that's cool.
I love the reincarnation.
And then when he got
spell.
turned into himself, he realized he was happier as a goblin. Used another wish, turned himself back.
Perfect.
Hi.
Shut up.
Alright, I think this is everybody for today, right? Am I missing anybody?
Yeah, unless Adam changed his mind.
Well, we gotta text him to let him know that we're gonna do the gift exchange.
Fuck that guy.
I'm gonna message him right now.
I miss him.
It's catchy music, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello, ref? She can totally turn into a wolf pup. You did it.
Thanks. I know mythology. It's something I'm interested in. Can I help you?
This is really good, Christian.
What is it?
The 8% Ace cider.
Does it have weed in there? 'Cause
It's
Wait.
gluten free.
does weed have gluten?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying it's a vegan, gluten free drink with 8% alcohol.
I mean, yes, that is true, but at the same time, I'd be more impressed if it was apple cider that had gluten.
Sure.
Because then it's like, how did you do that?
For me, it's just about the 8%.
Bingo. Like the skinny can of Reds,
Yeah.
Reds Wicked or whatever.
Right.
I think those were like 9.2 or something like that.
I messaged Adam.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
I
in
remember.
like a couple minutes. So what's everyone up to? Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Was your Christmas even better because your dinner with your sister-in-law was canceled today?
Yes, this was the Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
I mean, no, it's such a shame.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that they didn't ask me if I wanted to go and do it. They just said like, "Oh, by the way, we're going out to dinner on Tuesday." I'm like, "Oh, well, you know what Tuesday is." Okay.
Could
So
have
I
picked any
fine.
other day of the week.
Yeah, any other day of the week. There's 6 other days.
Yeah, like John could have told his parents not to go to the movies tonight.
Yeah, problems. Yeah. So, but anyway, she forgot. So.
Where's your kitty, Poe?
All worked out in the end.
That's what I'm kind of looking for.
You can't just ask a guy where his kitty is, man.
You can't?
Just gotta grab that.
Oh, sure.
Wow. Wow. Ooh, I like that dye. That's pretty. I like them. Those are really nice.
Yeah, I was really excited to get this.
I see.
Then we're going to eat it.
Because you had those ones before, right?
I had a similar set.
Okay, I like that. It's like a
There you go.
paint splatter.
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. That's really cool.
And
And so what's the new doodad there?
So these are once I can hand it out for Bardic Inspiration, and that's how like keep track of expending them.
So-
and these are the dice that you can roll on top of your dice rolls.
Did those come with it?
Yeah, it came with 5 of each of the ones.
Oh, that's cool.
So as you level up, you
Oh,
can switch them
cool.
out. So yeah.
So then you could give out your tokens to say, hey, you have one, and then here's the die to roll with it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I like it also keeps track of your charisma because some abilities will say add the modifier, the roll plus your charisma, depending on the particular flavor of bard.
Yeah, I'm really excited to use it.
That's awesome, and they're really good, clean cut
Oh,
too.
rip.
Yeah, I was shocked at how.
Turns out she can't
dice-
actually
dice
do that.
like
That was
I
only
figured
for
they'd
a
be-
commie that she
Yeah.
learned how to do.
Yeah.
Because it was
Oh,
the game.
more
no.
expensive.
That maybe that's why. Okay.
I had to dive a little deeper because I realized that Wikipedia wasn't being
put it
straight
down.
with me. No, never.
Yeah, I feel like this will help just be entertaining.
What would be entertaining?
A ring that spins.
Oh, for whom?
Yeah, just Will's attention.
Oh.
Do you think I would be fooled? Oh my god.
I got a black one too.
It's a fidget spinner!
Yep, that's why I got it. So I can-
Distract Will?
to distract myself.
Do you think I'd be distracted? You can't hand someone with ADHD a fidget spinner and a puppy.
Well, no, you got 2 hands.
What if the puppy was also a fidget spinner?
Challenge accepted.
Just get like a giant gasket collar that just spins.
Oh my god.
No, I'm thinking of like a
How'd your
lazy
dog
Susan.
die?
A lazy Susan, but it's got like 3 prongs on it, and you put a puppy on each prong in this.
Oh god.
I'm a terrible person.
See, the happier version of that is just it's a lazy Susan with 3 dogs sitting on it and just rotate to pet each dog and then move on to the next one and make rotations.
Fair. If they sit there.
Hi.
Selling my soul for magic and profit.
Right, I gotta update this. It was not 3 hour off, it was 2.
Right. That was my fault.
And mine.
Now, was
Together.
the Viara
Mostly
an
boys.
abnormally tall Viara?
No, she was the size that we described.
Okay, so
5'8".
which is a little on the short side then
Yep.
for a Viara.
It's like she's making up for something now.
Compensating. Big blade, short body.
Alright. Maybe a call him.
There we go.
Usually
Updated.
look at
And
it.
who will be on the journals?
Join us.
I thought you said
it's me.
digital.
It's not delivery.
To the internet.
I don't know how to tell you this, dude. You're a dog.
Yes, I think. Yes. Yeah, Jess for this week.
Who's that girl?
La 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 la.
It's gonna get stuck in your head.
We're wrestling the ability of my brain to retain facts.
What about It's a Small World?
What's up?
Good.
You didn't answer. So why don't we go ahead and get started then?
Started?
He just responded.
Said, are we playing? Text no, get fucked. He'll know what it means.
No, we hate you. We've sacrificed Harry to the other samurai as a peace offering.
How about this guy?
What are you trying to make them commit seppuku? What are you doing?
He'll be on in a second. So why
One way or the other,
He
we're out of
starts
this.
talking. They're like, no.
He's
I
like
gotta
a
end this with honor.
he's like a smoke bomb. You just plop him down, and he gives you enough time to get away. Because they see they are honor bound to wait till he's done talking before they kill him, and they won't stop talking. He filibusters the samurai.
Filibusters! That's so good. Your little tail's wagging. Look, it's a finger. Remember I taught you chomp?
No. We don't teach small puppies chomp because they have needle teeth.
His bites don't really hurt.
Unless.
Like, he doesn't intend them to hurt for sure. Like, he'll nip at my hand. But when I try to hand him a treat and he tries to bite it and fucking misses and nips my hand, it's like, okay, that one hurt.
Yeah, the fucking Jack Russell does that with her toy, like for tug of war. It's just all the pent up energy of the subatomic powered puppy dog lunging at the toy, missing, and ripping your finger off in the
Wanna go down,
process.
boys?
Because it is only
Go play.
0 or 60 with that dog.
Do not chew cables. Thank you.
Oh, did you look up the things I sent you? The link to those cable protectors I sent you?
Oh, I got them. I'm just saying, we've got unprotected cables here, like
Oh,
Jimmy's
wow.
computer cable.
I gotta figure out how to buy a replacement for that.
Yeah.
This is not the first time it hasn't plugged recently, but it's also like 8 years old.
So he actually hasn't bit through any of my cables until yesterday.
Oh.
And he chewed through my PS5 charging controller.
Ooh.
Okay, I thought you
The
said
controller
PS5.
charger.
I think I said the PS5 cable itself.
No.
I was like, oh, well, actually, with
It's not
the
as easy to
PlayStation
replace.
ones are, yeah, smartest thing about them.
Yeah, and this was just USB-C to USB-C, so I just ordered a new one. They're not super expensive, but still, it's like, really? Really?
See, that's why you gotta develop one that deliberately carries a low charge, bait him into chewing through it, so it gives him a small zap, and then he'll learn.
I think that's inhumane.
You didn't force him to chew it. He made the choice himself.
It's not wrong. He's just an asshole. What are you drinking, Jess?
Oh, it's the rest of the coquito that we were gifted.
Ah,
What is that?
It's delicious.
Basically, cinnamon eggnog.
Nice.
No, it's not eggnog at all.
Well,
There's a lot of
it's
rum
a-
in it.
Yeah.
There you
Does
go.
it like
Cinnamon rum.
how much have you had already, Jess?
Oh, just a couple sips,
Oh, okay.
is it like boozy horchata?
maybe.
Yeah, that's probably a good.
What would you say?
That does sound good.
Boozy
I
horchata.
wish he held up the bottle. I thought she was going to say, like, all of it.
Yeah, because the bottle's almost empty. Like,
I have this to go through.
it's a few sips.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Is that like a chocolatey thing?
It is a sake,
Pink.
coarse filtered.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got it specifically because we're in Cougar now.
I did,
Nice.
actually.
Good choice. Good choice.
RP all the way.
Yes.
That's why
Alright.
we got whiskey.
So, enough waiting. We'll get started. We'll start doing the recap and all that. When Adam logs in, we'll take a pause and we will do the gift exchange.
Yay!
Is he actually going to log
That's your
in?
gift. Yeah, he's
Better.
Okay.
You're
I will leave these here.
Lalafell? What?
Falafel.
Mm-hmm.
Falafel. Wait.
I have to burn it at that point.
Falafel. Okay, I'm done. Alright, so last time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
Wrong
Show.
campaign.
Campaign, yeah. Okay. So, you arrived in Kugane, the massive trading, I was gonna say outpost, but no, it's a full-blown city with its own palace and everything like that. It's self-governed on the island of Hingashi, and they are very strict there about their laws, specifically those having to do with violence in the streets or anywhere in the city, really.
Hypocrites.
As you got to see, two people start a fight and then get bisected very quickly by the Seke Segumi. That was fun. to describe. You also got met by an interesting person by the name of Hancock, who has offered you both lodging and clothing. What was that?
There's a laugh at Hancock.
It's his name!
Hilarious.
Okay. I lost my train of thought. You derailed it.
Well, Hancock.
Thank you.
Nice.
Hancock! Bad guys! What, you want, a cookie? Alright, I actually liked that movie. What?
I didn't say it.
It was decent. Charlize Theron and Will Smith. I like her.
Charlize Theron?
You don't like Charlize Theron?
It's cool.
Oh, I thought you scowled.
Charlie
I said
the
it.
Heron.
Oh no, I don't know.
Charlie the Heron? What is wrong with you? Alright, yeah, stuff and things, and then you spent most of the session at a bathhouse, where some interesting things happened, mostly just getting massages and relaxing a bit after a long sea journey of almost 2.5 weeks, and then and lots of danger and death following you and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting a
There was
giant,
that.
giant sea serpent. There was that too. And then some of Kenji's friends showed up.
My best friends.
Apparently, you just scored us a run, by the way, Will.
Nah, I didn't. Somebody got held at third.
They did.
I got single.
You single, which means first and third, and we lead 1-0.
Oh, nice.
Good
job. I'm so good at guessing random numbers between 1 and 1,000. You wanna know my method?
What?
I guess.
Well,
Everyone else is using stats and shit, and I'm like,
Nope.
7 sounds fun.
I just do this as a 24-hour clock when I get around to doing it. Completely unpredictable because I might take 3 hours to respond. That's true.
Unless they put it right before they post. It's just... Who's to say?
Worked pretty good. Had a couple home runs with it.
Yeah, you did.
I think 11 difference was the best home run I've had so far.
11?
Yeah.
I've had a remarkable amount of home runs for someone with 0 power.
I've
Yeah,
had
you're
sad
also
lack
near the
of
top
home
of the
runs.
all-time hits leaderboard, by the way.
I have 5 power and
Strategy.
I've had a very surprising lack of home runs. It makes me sad.
0 power. I have none. I've hit like 7 home runs or something.
Nice.
All luck.
2.
0 skill.
Okay, so
Here's
What's
the
your sniffing, Bob?
we had Millie go look for Hancock and found the East Eldenord Trading Company's headquarters, or Kugane headquarters, and secured a room for herself, and then relayed that information to everyone else about the room and the clothing that was available there. Harry and it was Eagle, right? It was Soul. Harry and Soul ended up going there directly after getting drunk and completely skipping the bathhouse because reasons.
Smart.
But Millie went to the bathhouse and offered some rock candy to a Viera samurai that was standing outside, which she took and ate and smiled. And then went in.
Deathly smile.
Fucking would.
Meanwhile, inside, all of you were enjoying yourselves, and then some of Kenji's friends showed up and just very quietly sat down in the hot springs, gave a look to Kenji, and then basically ignored him for the rest of the time.
Rude.
Yeah.
I mean,
Kenji was freaked out. But after all of you had left and you were walking out, Izumi, right? Yeah, Izumi. I thought I was mixing up her name. with somebody else.
IZUMI standard.
yep.
Yeah. Izumi notices Kenji, and Kenji starts to say something to Izumi, and she just says, "You should go with your friends, Hornless. We'll see you soon." And then she walked away. And I think that's where we left off of the session, right? Or no, everybody went over to the East Aldenard Trading Company, and that's where we left off.
I believe so.
Okay.
I wanted to inject a small little on the
Inject?
way back.
Okay, what are you doing?
I wanted to buy some gumballs, and I wanted to buy a shamisen.
Madness.
What is that?
The Japanese little plucky string instrument.
Oh, yes. By the way, you got a package. Sherman got a package delivered to him. It was a very
Yes.
large Yes. You haven't
What's in
opened
the
it.
box?
You haven't opened it
Dis-
yet, right?
Deceptively large package.
Yes. Giggity.
What are things women have said about me?
Oh.
Not that. Not that.
So how much would the gumballs and instruments set me back?
Not enough to matter. We'll say 2 golden gil.
The instrument, 1 gold. The gumball,
Hey, man.
48 gold.
Artisanal gumballs.
Artisanal.
Oh.
Welcome, Adam.
Handsome bastard.
Gumballs.
I
Okay.
love gold. The same vibe.
If we are, since Adam is here now, we'll just go ahead and get started and do our gift exchange. Who wants to go first?
Gift exchange!
Gift
For our-
exchange.
Or Secret Santas, or excuse me, Secret Saint Pogos in his case.
Excellent.
SSPs?
Yes.
Secret Service.
I need to take my medicine. I just realized.
Antipsychotics?
Anyway, yeah.
I forgot to take mine.
Who wants to go first?
So are we just giving it to the person that we were assigned, essentially?
Why not? You can say something about it if you want.
Oh, I thought it was a secret thing.
It was a secret until today.
Oh, I see.
Secret's out, Christian.
Well,
I knew it was you.
obviously,
So I'll go first.
I understand that.
I got Christian.
Oh, you did.
And Christian's gift was he asked for a donation to a charity of my choice, and I went with one of his choice. So
Yeah.
that is your.
Thank you. I got the email the other day
I thought you
too.
would.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. That's an awesome gift that you wanted.
What a good guy.
The gift of the TPK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
So who did you get that? We'll do it that way.
Oh, I got Jess.
Oh, okay. So Jess, you got your gift in front of you?
Yep, I got it right here.
nice.
I need to open it very carefully with a box cutter.
I'm just
Good luck.
Take your medicine.
Yeah, don't cut yourself.
It's important.
I also don't want to cut what's inside.
Every time anyone approaches Fenrir, he rolls over and starts wagging his tail. It's like, yes, you have clearly come to me for this moment.
You've come to me for pets. Give them. Give the pets. Look, it's Adam. Tiny Adam. Phone Adam.
Oh.
You go get my.
I heard to go get my something. It's either going to be a dog or a child.
Oh no.
Or the box for his gift.
Yeah, I was right.
It's a puppy and dog child.
Yes!
Adam briefly
Oh,
had
this
a
is
dog.
awesome. Thank you so much, Christian.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's a lot.
Back it up a little bit. We can't see the
Oh, your background's blurred, so it's just blurring with
It's a,
it.
it's a copyright.
Yeah.
bestiary or
Okay.
something.
Yep, it's
Labyrinth,
Jim
huh?
Henson's Labyrinth Bestiary.
Oh, right.
Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah.
Jimmy.
I swear to God, if the birds that tear their own heads off start coming out, I'm leaving. Fucks me up
But
to
I'm
this
here
day.
for it for the Tunnel Blender piloted
Look,
by Little
I'll fucking hang
Goblins.
out with Ludo all day. But you start having birds rip their own heads off, I'm
I
done.
like that band.
They're good. They're really
You
good.
could watch Good Will Hunting by yourself.
I did that as a monologue in college because I forgot a monologue
That's
the day
awesome.
monologues were due.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Jess, who'd you get?
I got Christian. Or who did I give the gift to?
Yeah.
Adam.
Wait a second.
It's possible.
How much does she have again?
No,
So
my it was Adam, and it comes with an interesting story
It has a
that
story.
I'll let him share.
Okay. So Adam, tell us about it.
I wish for many things. No romantic and all sorts of weird stuff. One of which a bag of heirloom corn. There's a specific shop in Santa Monica that works with a lot of farmers in like Mexico and Central America, and they have like old artisanal kinds of corn, and you can make tortillas with it. You can make beer with it. So obviously, I'm interested. So I put down a bag of this like very sweet pink corn.
Oh.
And I got in the mail a giant box one day, not expecting it. The packing list, as you can see, says 2 bags. You can't see it. The packing list says 2 bags of 1 kilogram of pink corn kernels each. I opened the giant box, and instead I get 2 giant stainless steel tortilla presses
Oh.
Hell yeah.
in the color of hot pink.
Nice.
The only thing that makes sense is someone at the warehouse saw 2 pink bags, cool. Give them the $100 Cadillac of tortilla presses.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow. That's right.
Are they reshipping the correct cornage at some point?
I probably just go buy it myself because I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you got the better prize.
I got the better product.
Well, I mean, some cases they won't make you return what they sent you in error. They'll just say, "Oh, sorry, we fucked up your order. Here's the correct thing."
That's impressive. Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That was
Cool.
super lucky.
What? Get the hell out of here.
You're still sending me that second one, right?
Now, my secret Santee was Alex, and it's not delivered yet. I don't think, unless you got it, because it's being made. Another story to that: on your wish list, you listed D&D stuff, obviously, but also you listed that you were a fan of hockey and of baseball and of the Detroit Red Wings, Tigers, and Lions.
Yeah.
And from that ordering, I inferred because it was hockey and baseball, but not football there, and that your listing of team names and seasons, hockey was first. Hockey was your favorite.
Yes.
I don't know. I just made that up. So what I got for you is a custom-made D20. The stone behind it is Tiger Eye. On the
Nice.
is a dragon, and on the one, because that's the only other side you can customize, is a lion. So you have a D20 that represents the Red Wings of Tiger Eye.
That's awesome.
That's
very
Wow.
That is super awesome, Adam. Wow.
That was a lot of words to miss-say that you got him a giant pink tortilla press.
Thank you. I'm excited to see that. That's
That's
awesome.
really cool.
That's really cool.
And who do you get?
I got Dylan.
Right, Dylan. Okay, so what did you get, Dylan? Because he watches these.
Well, he just moved, right?
Yes.
So he had like some house stuff on there and some D&D stuff. So I wanted to do a practical thing. So I got him like a laser light level and then a Curse of Strahd book, so he could have fun with the book and then also be practical with the laser.
That's rad.
That's awesome.
Some D&D monogrammed furniture movers.
All right. So who did Dylan and Eric get?
Dylan got Eric. Eric got Dylan.
Is that true?
No.
Be convenient.
At least half of that's false.
Unless. Did we all get Dylan?
He hacked the system.
Crazy son of a bitch.
And
What an
Jonathan-
omega thing to do.
Jonathan's not here right now. So who are we missing that participated? Just Dylan, Eric, John, and Jimmy.
I participated, yes.
And am I missing anyone else?
Did Poe participate?
Yeah, I participated.
Right. Okay, so Jimmy, who'd you get? Oh, me. Oh.
It is a Lalafell.
Butchered and shoved into a small box.
Pieces of Lalafell.
Oh shit! You got me a whole ton of miniatures.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
I have the original box with me too if you want it, but they just sent it. Literally, it's a box, pile of minis inside, so I figured the cooler box is cooler.
Thank you, Jimmy. That's very cool. Thank you.
If this bites us in the
John
ass,
said he
Jimmy,
got
so I
Eric,
swear.
and then Eric got Poe.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So Poe's about to open then.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's see here.
Open.
Thank you, Jimmy. This was really thoughtful. I'm gonna have fun painting.
There were some really neat looking.
And then
minis
using
in there.
them to kill your
Using it to
characters.
kill you. Yeah.
It's
All
an
right, we
honor.
got-
I have my own wallet.
We got silicone ice molds because I like the giant ice cubes where
Yes.
Nice.
This is cool.
here. Using a chisel that was from my ill-advised attempt at learning how to whittle.
Oh, so good,
Where
man.
did they steal it from?
They didn't.
Look, it's good. You want the
Thank
inventory
you,
of it.
thank you. Yeah, this is exactly what I asked for too.
Yeah, I saw on the list. I'm like, yeah, hell, fuck yeah, that's a great little bundle of minis there.
Yeah, thank you.
At first, when I ordered it though, I thought somebody stole it out of my mailbox. I'm like, there's a small box in my mailbox. There's no way it fits 29 miniatures in it.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that size.
I did.
So you got an ice mold?
Yeah. Big old ice cube mold.
Welcome back, Adam.
And hang on.
You got a very shiny skull.
Thank you.
He made it himself.
All right, and we have a knife sharpener, which is important for me.
Oh, nice.
So that's very cool. Thank you, Eric. Thank him.
Anyone who has knife sharpeners that are important to them means they cook good food.
Yes.
Oh, I want your food.
What's the mold that he got you? Is it in a particular shape?
It's I think I have squares and spheres, cubes and spheres.
I had it here.
So it's an ice mold of gelatinous cubes and mucilaginous spheres.
There you go. We have we got regular cubes, big old cubes, and spheres. Beautiful for mixed.
You're gonna do the boil water trick so they get out crystal clear.
See,
Of course, if I have time.
I'm about to say that because I had a Death Star ice mold, and I used it, but when it came out, it was so cloudy you couldn't see any of the details. So you have to boil it first, right?
Yeah, something like boil it and then make sure it doesn't get bubbly. Like don't
You have
let
to
it.
boil it, mash it,
Put them in a stew.
and put them in stew.
Yeah.
The carrots actually make it clearer somehow.
It doesn't make sense,
Helps
but
your
it,
eyesight. So you can...
There you go.
Carrots make it clearer.
I got John, but he's not here.
Okay. Well, you can tell us what you get him.
Got him an air fryer, man.
Ooh.
Air fryer?
That fit in the price range?
Yeah.
Cool.
But the only problem is, I ordered it, and then I realized that when the shipping came up, it was like, oh, this ships in a package that shows what's inside. I was like, all right.
Oh, well. Yeah.
worth.
Oh, well. All right. Well, I'm sure when he's out of a movie, he'll say that. So it's just John and Dylan then that haven't opened theirs? Well, John hasn't given his, so I wonder who John got. John said he got Eric. Oh, that's right. I don't know who Eric got.
Me.
Oh, Poe. He got Poe. Duh.
Makes sense.
Who got Eric? Probably Dylan.
Probably
You just
Dylan.
said somebody got their attention.
No, Eric got Poe. Oh no, John said you're right. John got Eric. Eric got Poe. Poe got John. So Dylan got
John.
Dylan.
Me or Jimmy? Maybe.
Yeah, Jimmy would be the only one left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Okay, cool. Cool beans. All right.
Beans.
Thanks for participating, everyone. Let's do this again next year with more time.
Yeah, guys, let's do it next
And I
year.
have a gift for everybody.
Ooh.
Cocaine you shouldn't have.
It's cocaine.
It's a kilo
Hang
per
on.
person.
Kilo per person? Fit it all in that box. Oh, I love those.
Oh my god, that's
Did
so
you make those?
Yep.
Thank you.
Made
man.
them myself.
Did you put resin in there?
Mm-hmm.
This is super cool, Jimmy.
So
Thank you.
cool.
Awesome. I've always loved this concept.
Yeah.
So it's like when you use a potion, now you just open it and you roll it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
so
these
good.
are. I put 4 dice in there. Regular healing potions, 2 dice. Greater healing potion is 4. But
so
that
sorry.
one-
I got carried away in my
They
shit.
have the greater healing potions.
So are you mailing it to them too?
Yeah. So I'll be mailing Jess and Poe theirs.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you,
this is
man.
really
Oh,
cool.
man, thank you.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you very much, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. It was
super
really cool.
Just gotta start
I've always
sparring,
loved this
so
concept.
Oh,
that's
and
random healing all
one
the
for
time.
Diana as well.
Oh, awesome.
I have a second set being made
She's
as well.
my favorite wife of yours. Like, by far.
Except they're not.
When you date long enough,
She's the best
I
partner
count it.
you've ever had.
Yes. That's coming from my other partner.
Wait.
business partner.
Yes, business partner.
Yeah. Right. The poison's chosen specifically to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison?
Yes, that poison! Alright. Okay, so I guess we get back to the game now.
Oh my god, I have to make Kronk as my next character.
That just requires John and Dylan to show up to get theirs. Oh, I need to give you one for Dustin, too.
If you kill Kenji, you're dealing with Kronk. I want you to know.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to give you one more for Dustin, and he can come by and pick it up at some
No
point.
class.
Kronk?
I don't think he's a barbarian.
No.
He has the intelligence of
He's a
one.
druid.
I love Kronk.
He talks
Oh,
to
he speaks
animals.
to squirrels.
That's
you're
right.
Or Ranger. I can see Ranger.
Or Ranger.
Totally good.
Either could work.
But it's got to be a Final Fantasy version of it, so no druid. Ranger would work.
We'll figure it out.
Well, no, Ranger would have the bar. So
Wouldn't we need an
Right.
Yzma?
We could figure it out.
Yzma.
Yes, Yzma would be great. She'd be a black mage.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank God you're taking your anger out on these things and not the real Cusco.
And making sure I have the right.
Yeah, so Adam, thank you for coming. I know that you got dad stuff to do. You're welcome to stay as long as you want, but if you gotta go,
Adam.
I understand.
Dylan, Dustin, John, Eric.
Jespo?
Okay, then Dustin's my weight then. Yeah,
Come for a while.
As a duck.
yeah. I have a second set of bottles coming, so I can make the remainder.
This is awesome, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, this is really cool. Thank you.
So I can mail those two out. Okay, so Adam, Eric. Adam, Eric, John. Jess and Poe. Adam, Eric, John,
Dylan Bullard and Newt Newt.
Dylan. Did I have one extra?
His last name's Bullard Nelly.
Dustin, you get
Everyone's
Dustin
got one here. Well, I
was
think
calling
I
Larson
discounted
Newt.
because I have another set of bottles
'Cause I
coming
have
to make
5.
another batch.
Right there.
Just make him green.
So the only people that aren't here right now:
That's like green.
John, Eric, Adam,
Do you
Dylan,
have a mansion yet in Final Fantasy 14?
Paul, and
No,
Jess.
I have a normal house.
I can't see that.
Dustin.
I can't visit you if it's not a
Dustin?
mansion.
Yeah, you said Dustin.
Anyway, because you're not playing.
Yeah, but is there someone else on this?
Probably true.
Are you playing?
I don't think so.
Because y'all got
seriously,
one.
did you?
Not until
Yeah.
I'm max level. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
You should. I know I keep playing.
It's 1, 2.
I'm still trying to get this guy to keep playing. It's busy.
Eric, John,
I'll play any video games.
Dustin.
We'll get you eventually.
2 to me.
I'll play like 20 minutes of
Yeah, there should be 2.
Okay, yeah, because the math checked out, right? Because I was like, okay, factoring in Diana.
Eric, John, Dylan,
I mean,
Adam.
out of war.
Dustin.
Nice, yeah, you're good.
Cool. Okay. That.
And
these four
Final
here.
Fantasy and Destiny 2. All right.
No, you're not. I'm talking about my friend like I'll fight you.
I love that. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did this. I want to do it again.
Yes.
I think we're all winners here.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. I love all of you.
We should do it for Christian's birthday.
You're my gifts. What?
Right.
A secret Santa for Christian's birthday.
So
Christmas in
6
July.
months? Yeah. 7 months. 7 months. I can't math.
I just picked one that was halfway between, guys.
Wait. What if we did Secret Hanukkah and my birthday?
Ooh.
And it'd be the same fucking time. It'd be literally the same time.
Easy to remember, though.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. All right, so are these staying here then? These four?
Yeah, so those are John, Eric, Adam,
Dylan.
Dylan.
Sounds good.
And then I'm gonna,
Jonathan.
I'll get y'all's addresses
Combine
to
them.
mail them to you.
Super
Later.
effectively, too.
And then
Super effective.
Distin. Christian is gonna give Dustin his. Give Distin.
Distin.
Yeah, that's our special relationship name. Thank you.
Distin.
Nice. I ship it.
Already,
It's a long. It's a long distance relationship.
It is.
Nice.
Jess is leaving now.
Well, she's just getting a refill.
Just said,
She needs
fuck
to-
this
She needs
shit.
another of those bottles.
I enjoy this group.
Me too.
Y'all are wacky fun humans.
Yeah. I'm glad.
Send me the second tortilla press, please.
Who said that?
Jess.
I mean, a fair request.
That's a good request.
It's a cool thing.
Hot pink tortilla press.
I love that they sent 2. The guy just like,
Yeah.
well, the guy really wants this.
I guess that guy wants some fresh water tortillas. Is that dude opening a shop or what?
The human equation.
Wants to impress the ladies.
The new.
Oh yeah, I don't know that.
Getting a divorce.
Worth it.
I started listening to Word the last time.
What?
I don't like Texas Together Dance in general.
Oh yes, fuck that one. It was the one before that I really liked. I was trying to remember what it was.
Oh, which one was it?
Was it Motion City? No.
Can't even think of it.
Motion City soundtrack?
Yeah.
What do you guys talking about? What song? I got you. You want to step into emo?
Oh no, it was Paramore. Brand New Eyes.
Okay, there
That
we go.
one I love.
Is it Paramore, Brand New Eyes?
Yes.
Nailed it.
No, we do this. You're welcome to join it, but in the main server of the baseball Discord, we have a channel called The Record Label, which is where we just talk about music, and we started a listening club, which is like a book club. So every week we get a new album to listen to. Yeah. All right, back to the game.
Bug Hunter. I got you. I'll send it to you.
Please do.
This is your next suggestion for your club.
What about the Deer Hunter?
They're great.
Yeah, me too.
I actually love the Deer Hunter.
Me too. Are they the shoegaze one? No, they're not. They're not.
No,
Somebody else's
no.
shoegaze. All right. So as night falls on Kugane, we are going to pick up. That was a lot of fun.
Kenji, you got some
Thanks
explaining
for
to
participating.
do.
No.
Lemon pledge.
Does anybody need to drink while I'm up here?
I'm good, thank you. Does anybody want some whiskey?
Yes.
Okay. We'll do this in a little bit then.
We'll need it after Kenji's
Let's get
breakdown
started.
of
And
Boy, are we
bullshit.
done.
Let's get this started, and then we'll get some whiskey after.
Ha! I just sent it to the D&D chat because all of you should listen to Bug Hunter.
Okay. Who was it that did the Dota song or the Ventrilo song? It was like a house techno mix. I can't remember anymore. I thought it was something Hunter.
Base Hunter?
Base Hunter. Thank you. That's the one.
Oh, Doda. You said Dodo.
As I mentioned the Discord online, we don't have an album for it yet.
Dodo's actually an extinct bird.
It's also the initials of our new game. You knew about that, didn't you?
Yeah, dude.
You just wanted to hoard
I want you to know that I wanted to spit it up, but decided that's a terrible idea.
Well, I appreciate that.
But I do
Spit it
think
all over
I
now.
do think spit takes are funny. I'm gonna
Appreciate
say
the
it.
idea and the restraint. So
Thank you. Thank you.
It was spit all over Alex. I'm just trying to figure out how. I'm trying to figure out how you would react.
Cider. There are a few worse things that have spit on them than cider. Because that gets sticky quickly.
Sticky, but at least it's not smelly like if it was beer.
True. It does at least it's nice.
And you're less
fragrance.
likely to have a sniff test of that if you get pulled over compared to smelling like beer or whiskey.
Well,
or
son.
something.
Smell like apple juice.
You smell like fermented pressed apples.
fermented pressed apple. I love this con.
Very worldly wise.
Is that cinnamon?
Apparently,
Smells
this is
like
the first time in my
red
life I've
wicked
ever
apple.
not fought ACAB. This guy's great.
Okay. Yeah, I like the glittery. I was noticing that. Yeah.
That was funny because it was a 60 pack of the D4s, and 2 of them came fused together at the bottom, making a weird D8.
Did you have to break it?
Perfect.
I couldn't. I'd have to literally wedge something in between it. I'm like, all right, I only needed 48 to
There's a
make
way
them
that you do
everything.
that. Boil some water, or just get
Wasn't
some really hot
4D.
water from the sink, drop it in there, leave it in there for like 5 minutes, and then very lightly hit it with a
It
hammer.
probably would. The problem is the inking, the white ink, is what stuck them together. So all of the 2 halves that are stuck are both completely white.
You try to hydraulic press. Anyways,
I
back to
did
the
a
game.
pink one recently.
That's different. That's
Oh,
not-
my bad.
Why are you pressing hydraulics in a tortilla press? All right.
The ultimate press.
What are you all doing? Because I've just set the scene.
I don't know, Kenji. What are we doing?
So they just got back. from
This is
the
everybody has gotten to, for the first time in some people's cases, the East Aldenard Trading Company's corporate office that's here, I guess. I don't know what to call it. What would you call a headquarters that isn't your headquarters?
Headquarters.
satellite headquarters.
Yes, they're satellite locations. That works.
The branch.
Nice.
Branch. East Aldenard branch. Yes. The Kugane branch of the East Aldenard Trading Company. Thank you. That is.
Now, is Hancock the regional manager, or is he the assistant to the regional manager?
Yeah.
Okay,
Both.
got it.
He's his own assistant.
That's rough. We need some help.
Call it the stranger.
No wonder he's a douche. It's just overworked.
To be fair, he wasn't a douche.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Yeah,
at
we
all.
like murdered him and he walks away from us? Get out of here. That's a douche. If ever I'd done seen one.
Bitch move. Bitch move. All right.
Also, Kenji don't trust him.
You don't say. So, please. Everybody's filing in. They're finding their rooms. There are kimonos for everybody in your sizes, in the colors of, what did I say? I said green, orange, and blue, I think.
Well, Millie's specifically were purple, red, and green, I think.
Purple, red, green. Sure, that's the color for everybody then.
Very nice. I'm gonna put mine on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one?
Soul stuff.
All of them?
If silk is good, clearly triple silk is better.
Are you popping all the colors on them? My girl looking fresh.
Man about town, or lady about town.
Kenji comes out in his own blue kimono. He's not wearing the purple shit.
Okay. Does your kimono have
Not
markings
royal.
on it?
Yeah, it's got some white clouds on it.
Doesn't have pockets.
Just like Klaus?
Yeah.
Does it have any other kind of logos on it? Any
No.
kind of brandings? Just curious.
Denzel.
Nope.
Just like a Nike store.
It is very clearly devoid of brand brandings.
Okay. You don't have a patch sewn on there for your sponsor or anything?
My AA sponsor? He's been fucking up. I've been drinking sake this whole time.
The black
lost that
kimono
name a
with
while
red,
ago.
white, and white clouds.
I was going to say the Mokairo Inn is your sponsor. The hot springs?
Yeah, there we go. It's like
I just took you guys to give my dealer some more work.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you got the kimono because it was one of those spend $200 and get a free hat.
And I had a lot of helmet shines.
Ugh.
Just kidding, that's awful.
I don't even enjoy it. I just wanted the hat.
Please no, I just want the hat.
So I hate my super nice neighbors. They brought us a bag full of, first of all, gold
Sorry,
glittery
that sentence
string.
we just breezed
Oh,
past.
no.
Yeah. And it was like everywhere. Like you'll still find it on our carpet. It was in a bag. But it was also filled with fucking chocolate. Like tons of chocolate, and I'm eating it. That's why I hate them, but they're very nice.
Their plan is to kill you with kindness.
Yes. And diabetes.
Whichever hits
The
first.
ultimate assassin's tool.
It just takes a while.
So the rock.
And now we play the waiting game.
Ron Candy will get a zoom.
Did you just say, and now we wait?
And now we play the waiting game.
That was a funny laugh.
Actually, Rock's Candy makes with meth to build addiction.
Fool! You've made her faster!
Haste plus liver damage.
Haste plus liver damage. Also teeth and gums.
Yup.
Oof, yeah. Not a great drug, guys. Don't do meth.
Never have, never will. Math, not even once. Oh, meth.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Okay. All right. So, one more time. What is everyone doing?
Oh, I got dressed in a kimono.
I did too.
And if it's nighttime and we're all like winding down, I'm gonna go to bed.
Me too. I want to wear one.
Okay.
I mean, Soul would probably be out and about wearing his kimono, waiting for people to come back. But
You in
people
the
are-
common area?
Yeah, if there's a common area, just kind of hanging.
Basically, imagine it like a college dorm room. So everybody's got their own little small quarters, but then there's like the common area where there's a kitchen and hangout area and things like that. Big old television, except not here.
Kenji pulls out his jug of sake and just starts pouring glasses for anyone that's out in the common area.
I'm just imagining it like an orange jug.
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's the double.
The double,
Yeah.
the Gara jug.
Yeah.
Nice.
The same size as Gora's too. Just
Excellent.
his entire back slot is taken up by.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to know what's going on here. I come out in the green kimono.
Nice.
Yeah. You want the long version or the short version, friends? Also, cheers.
Yes.
Soul's gonna.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much time we have here. I mean, we're safe here, so.
I was just wondering, is Millie drinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
The cops are gonna bust him.
It is also a
How
what do
old
they
are
call
you?
it? A
16? Why aren't you married?
capital offense to drink underage in this city.
No, Samurai just followed up.
They're in the east now, bud.
It's illegal to be above a certain age and not married, so you're fucked.
I'm only 18.
Yeah, you're like 4 years past. Sorry.
I'm an old maid.
All right.
It's illegal to be below a certain ABV.
What is this, Vegas? All right. So, sure y'all want some explanations. First and foremost, I'm very certain that group is here to kill me. Because otherwise they wouldn't be alive. With the exception of Izumi. I'm not quite sure why she's here. Now what we're up against is an incredibly talented group of effectively field generals in an army. That's the best comparison I could come to for you, Legate. The Legates, not them. Each one of these guys is about the rank of a centurion or Pilas pilot in your army. They're tactically incredibly sound, especially if one of them's with them, and I assume he would be. The two we saw, Noboru, that was the first one to walk in, an incredibly talented tracker, an archer that's unrivaled, and he's got a penchant for poisons and, well, healing salves.
Penchant.
That's the one.
Hancock's just over here correcting you. Ah! So I see. You must have been a veteran of the Clan Wars, which is why it was so hard to find information on you. Are you on the run?
I don't much like him. Appreciate your hospitality.
My apologies. I will sit here in silence.
Oh, Kenji, are you talking about some step business that might have followed you here?
Not exactly step, more, what's that one called?
Yancha.
More Yancha.
Okay.
Y-A-N-X-I-A. Is that the Hancock?
Yeah.
I could. But I'm enjoying this tale.
I guess a pretty pressing question would be is why they want to kill you.
Yeah, I don't exactly want Hancock hearing that one. Sorry, friend.
He stands up, he bows to the waist and says nothing and goes upstairs.
Great. I wait till I hear that he's out of range.
The footsteps
I could hear that for you.
Effectively, they want me dead because I killed their daimyo's heir. His sole heir, which means once he passes, the line of succession gets a bit interesting.
Oh dear. Does he not have a lady friend to produce another heir with?
Not that I've seen in some time.
Oh dear.
And you produce an heir that young, it'll probably get picked off with whoever wants to take your spot.
Well, it sounds like a very weak family to me.
On the contrary, they're about the third strongest clan on the island.
Well, that doesn't say very much if they can't even protect the daimyo's heir.
It's a little more complicated than that.
Why did you kill him?
He wasn't good for the island. Wasn't a good person. And if he was in charge, a lot of regular folk would suffer. The mainland. There you go.
Well, I mean, suppose
So how many
that's as
people
good
are
a
out?
reason as any, but
That is a very good question. From that group, five, six, maybe. That's not the only group that's probably after me. Between us, I would imagine the bounty on my head is probably pretty significant. Hence why I wanted y'all to kind of detach from me in this town.
Yeah, well, I told you back when we first met, that's not something that we're commonly doing.
Yeah, and that's
This is Yandra. Yeah. Quick. Sorry, that's probably my fault for not describing it.
Oh no, you're so good. Sorry, what was that?
I said, I told you when we first met, that's not something we're typically in the habit of doing.
Yeah. No. I'm assuming your question behind the question is... No, I don't know. Try to make an assumption.
So, was this heir? Did they have any sort of malicious intent toward the mainland, or just a gut feeling that you had?
No. The heir... How do I describe it to you? Effectively to the heir, the samurai class were his friends and peers, and anything below that didn't matter. One of the easiest ways to fight someone is to pretend they're less than you. And, well, he thought most of the world was less than him. He would kill peasants on a whim, even those of his own.
Oh, so he was pretty much a tyrant?
Effectively. His father reins it in a little more, but that kid took over, it'd be untold death. Ah. So all-out war is a little rough, because if the shogunate gets involved, it's over. Generally, most of the combat we held would be skirmishes between 300, 400 troops on each side, not full-scale clan wars.
Well, on the bright side, if you dispose of this would-be tyrant, granted the daimyo has his people coming after you, but I'm sure you do have friends in the high and low places. They must be very grateful for what you've done.
Quite the contrary.
You're kidding me.
Well, killing him, I was one of his bodyguards. So I'm not exactly the most honorable person in anyone in the clan's eyes.
Oh, honor. Honor is so overrated when it comes to doing the right thing.
You gonna ask them a question?
Does this hurt?
You don't really poke people with axes.
That's why it hurts more. It's like the "I'll kill you with a rusty spoon" thing.
Oh yes.
Rusty. I love Rusty.
Get back here, cretin.
spoons.
First of all, it's Cretan. If you're gonna insult me,
Now, they won't do anything while we're in the city, correct?
No. Anyone who sees Azumi knows which clan she belongs to. She wouldn't let anything get traced back to the clan that could hurt him. And you go to war with Kugane, you go to war with the shogunate itself, and every other clan hops on. On top of that, starting trouble in Kugane is just bad for anyone's business. Now, if some of them could do it without getting caught, they might think about an ambush. Frame them. For what?
I mean, we're kind of talking about framing his former friends right now. That's got to make you a little conflicted, right?
It, violence in Kugane, no. These... Look, if they're after my head, it's for good reason. Because I'm...
I thought you were the good guy.
Is that why you lost your horns?
In a sense, yeah. actually. Look,
Badass.
look. Their lives are forfeit, I'm guessing, unless they take my head back. Because they were also gods of the man. So by our code, they should have, well, ended their own lives upon failing to protect him.
You could give him someone else's head.
I got a pretty recognizable head.
Well, the face doesn't need to be recognizable. They could come up with some story.
That'd be an insult to their honor.
Again, with
I know
this
it's not you.
honor.
It means a lot to us. Kill those leaders. That's kind of what's been on my mind, to be honest with you. If we had a way to take him out, get him away from his base of power, might be doable.
Is there anything
Suddenly-
that you think?
Sorry. While you're having this conversation, there is a loud crack of thunder that you can hear outside, and then the light rain that you heard that you walked through before suddenly becomes like a downpour. Continue.
Glad we're inside.
Actually, irrigation is terrible in Kugami. The basement's flooding.
We're about to die.
They put you down here for a reason.
The latest TV ever.
Why is the door locked?
How far would they travel to hunt you down if we got out of the city?
Adam just made us.
I don't think they'd have to travel particularly far. If they know where we are, we're not exactly the most inconspicuous group.
Well,
Everyone looks at Kenji or Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin who has his kimono on upside down somehow.
He's got his legs through the armholes.
It's like
look, I get that we're all a little concerned about the situation we're in with this trading company and this strange shadiness that we all see, but it seems to me that they have a vested interest in keeping us around at the moment. And if we could put their shadiness to good work to help us to get us out.
I don't know if making a deal with the devil's the best idea.
Enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Only until it's not profitable anymore.
That sounds like a problem for future us. We have to deal with what's in front of us right now.
Kill you, why not murder them first? To be honest with you, it's not going to be that easy a group to murder.
When did Billy become so bloodthirsty?
It's practicality.
Still murder.
It's worse murder if you let them do their own thing.
I also have to ask the question of what other supplies they may have that we haven't seen. Keep in mind, each one of these men was commanding around 100, 200 troops. I don't know what kind of resources their daimyo put into finding me.
There's a knock at the door above you. May I come down?
We can put this on a pause. Just have some sake, make it a night.
Yes, it's Hancock.
Yeah, honor matters to them. They aren't gonna ambush us in a spa.
But they might ambush us if they could find a way to do it without getting caught.
That doesn't sound very honorable to me.
Well, they might come in and challenge me.
So I guess this...
Does honor to you, though.
Matter.
Ah,
Did you say that he could come down?
it does.
We haven't answered yet. I guess before we...
So rude. Guest in his house.
Before we give him an answer, are we looking to dig in or are we looking to run? Because I know you wanted us to cut ties, but we're in this with you now.
I agree. I don't think running's much of an option. It is. I don't think it'll come to that.
It said your first.
Well, if we're holing in, we might as well let him come down for now.
Yeah, let's have a good night. Might be the last good one for a while.
Okay, so you give him the go-ahead. Yeah, you hear the door open, and then Hancock, his foot are silent on the stairway leading up, by the way.
Yeah, take it.
I'm saving for the Santori. Or the, what is it?
Suntory. So he comes down, and he's got a tray, and the tray has, like, 3 different bottles of sake on it, but it also has some cups that are pre-poured for everybody, like shot glasses, more or less, that are pre-poured. Or sake glasses, not shot glasses. But it also has a small box with a bow on it. And it's, and he sets it down on the he sets down the entire tray on the table and says, "Sake for everyone. And Master Kenji, a package arrived for you." And he hands it to you. It's about this big.
So you said there were bottles of sake and saucers of sake?
Yes. It's pre-poured, and then there's 3 others that are there.
Really didn't think they'd Bugs Bunny me.
Boxing glove your head off.
No, you open it up, and it pops out. It's just a word bubble that says bang.
Millie's gonna go to the sake and grab the dishes and pour them back into the bottles. Give the bottle a shake, pour out a dish, and hand it to Hancock.
Unconventional, but I understand where you're going with this. Just slows it back.
So Hancock, tell us a bit about yourself. I say as I start opening the thing.
A bit about me? Oh, I am most unremarkable, as you can see.
I doubt that very much.
It's his username. Most unremarkable.
As you can see.
And that may be the case.
What was that?
I said, well, that may be the case, but what is kind of remarkable is the interest that y'all are showing to our little party here. I understand you're working for somebody higher up, but a bit unusual for us to be met with such a welcome, even though it didn't quite go as we might have wanted it to.
I see where you're coming from here. And yes, my interest in you is largely because my employer has deemed me to be interested in you. Yes, Lord Lolorito. Long may he reign. So, however, I also don't get a lot of guests. At least not guests that are not here for business. It is nice to entertain a full house again, for however short a time it may be.
That's
Just have ominous.
Yeah. What's your employer's interest in this group, if you don't mind me asking?
Monetary, I would assume.
I would assume.
Beyond that, I am not at liberty to share, and he also hasn't provided much to me.
Do you drink much?
Yes,
Great.
there's not much else to do.
I start pouring more sake and just dropping shots for people.
Okay, so he has another one, and then he drinks another one right after that.
So 3 total that we've seen.
He's had 3 total so far.
Millie will have a second one.
Soul will take it, but he's gonna pour some of it like on the side of his face.
I see you have a drinking problem.
I picked a bad week to start.
One of my friends
What
legitimately,
is that?
one of my other friends legitimately
Something
cannot have shots because no matter the motion of
fucks
taking
it
a
up.
shot goes straight into his windpipe every time.
Who is this?
It's guys I haven't met him, but it's
For
he's
the
like,
record, the
he
funniest
literally
part
has a
about that
drinking
movie that
problem
breaks me
for
every time
shots
is the
specifically.
glasses in the second pair of glasses. I die every time and I know it's coming.
It's so good.
God damn it.
I'll take ham on white. Hold the mayo.
Oh, ask me,
Sherman's already on her 4th shot.
Oh damn!
Oh my, Sherman's getting sauced.
Sherman's
going with it.
for days though.
Yeah, that's true.
Kenji clocks that and decides to go shot for Sherman, right?
So each different bottle is actually a slightly different flavor accent for the sake.
Just kidding. If it's that good, I'm not doing that.
Oh, okay. Well,
Savor it.
one of them is pear, another one is strawberry, and the other one is we'll go peaches.
They got
So
all
they're
the
very slight accents. Like you could taste it, but it's not enough to overwhelm
It's
the sake
LaCroix
itself.
sake,
LaCroix,
but good.
LaCroix LaCroix. Hint of lime.
LaCroix sounds like somebody shouted a fruit from the other room, and a guy who didn't know what
This
that
was
was
bottled
trying
in
to make it.
this was bottled in the same room as a grapefruit.
This flavor is someone thinking very hard in the next room about cherries. This one is transported in a truck next to bananas.
Well, Hancock, did your employer have anything for us to do other than giving us a place to stay and kimonos?
Be interesting, I would say. Something that I could report back to him, of course. Whatever you can do about the city, I would simply like to know about it. Either directly from you or elsewise.
I imagine you find out elsewise regardless.
Yes, indeed.
Great, no effort on our part.
No, he does not.
Does he have interest to end us?
You do have a knack for staying alive in odd circumstances, which makes you interesting and potential investment.
I knew it. He wants us to do some sort of dirty deed for him. That little Lala shit. I knew it.
Dirty deeds can be done cheap. We don't need you for that.
Man, I was writing that already. Our dirty deeds aren't done cheap. There you go.
The fact of the matter is, we were not planning on staying very long in Kugane, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, if I was to understand, you have business in the steppe?
We do.
Okay.
Kenji leaves for a minute, and then comes back with his Doman Mahjong game, and puts it in between us again. We're on again.
Can you fit a third player?
I think it's 4, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna need a 4.
He's asking.
Right. Well, I meant like out of character. It's a 4-player game, right?
Mahjong can be. Yes, it's 4
2 or
players.
4, I
It
think.
is 4 players. I'm thinking of the Final Fantasy version. I'm pretty sure it's 4.
Okay. Alright, Deus is in, which means we got a 4-man game.
I will need another shot first, and he takes another.
I also take a shot then.
Millie wants to inspect the tile pieces.
Okay.
And try to, like-
It's his board.
It's my board. It's a personal board. There's like blood on 1 or 2 of them, and like
She's gonna try to pickpocket just enough to make the game unwinnable. Like for anyone. Somebody's getting screwed when you can't match up the right tiles. She doesn't care who.
Sure. Go ahead and do a sleight of hand check.
for me it's only passive because I'm not trying to look for this. I have no reason to.
It does, Jess.
Oh boy.
Well, all of 10. So
I have a 15. I'm just like, come on.
Hancock, whose head is not moved and whose eyes you can't see. That might make it very hard to play, Miss Millie.
just stacks a bunch of them and then jostle the
I
table
just
with
for
her
the
foot
right
as she
people.
We're not actually
Make my
going
own
to roll for
boss
this. It's
job
just
with
Nah, it's just background. It's total background.
you guys can't.
No matter what happens, I lose to soul.
Oh, I was gonna say that I'm just making the worst plays because I'm drunk.
Oh, fair.
Actually,
We'll roll
Soul
that.
doesn't know how to play. He just bullshit
beat the
real good.
Bricks off me last time.
So, I happen to be a repository of information, as you can see. Perhaps I can be of assistance to you.
Interesting. What do you know about the Clan Wars?
Well,
You seem to have brought something up about it before.
the ones that you were talking about earlier, I believe it was Azumi, Noburo, and was it Daisuke?
It was?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I can hear everything you say in these rooms, no matter where I am. So,
Rough to know.
I would be happy to tell you that your former employer has stripped them of their troops,
Including Izumi.
including Azumi.
He's an idiot. Huh.
He has taken personal control over all of his generals, so to speak, which do not include them at the moment. I do not know how they get this back.
What an idiot. So he's left himself vulnerable. Hey! Fifi? In my earpiece?
Yeah.
Can you teleport us if I know a location?
No, only if I've been there.
Alright, we gotta toss Fifi there.
What?
Alright, my mic was on.
Sorry, oh no. Just clear him out the room.
I don't think I can get to you guys without, taking a ship first.
Alright.
Oh, that's right. Fifi never set foot in Kugane.
Damn.
Set shit up.
Didn't you know teleport?
Yeah, I can tell.
It's the specific Aetherite teleport to get from Aetherite to Aetherite only.
You have to attune
Teleportation
to
Circle is a 5th level spell, which Fifi doesn't have yet.
I'm attuned to the Aether right there, though.
Yes,
You,
but it
you
works.
could pay somebody that has the ability to cast it to teleport you there.
It'd be suicide if it's just me, though. He might not be too cowardice. Fuck it, drink more.
I can do that. And he takes another shot.
So, are the people that are after Kenji here alone then?
That I do not know for certain. I do know that at least 3 of your former friends are here.
He stripped Azumi. What a fucking idiot.
I actually believe Azumi stripped herself, so to speak.
Not that hard.
Just a stripper.
Oh, that makes more sense. Oh, we're dead. We're all dead, guys.
What?
He says, pouring up another drink.
That I do not know.
Sid is just drinking still, so.
Wait, if she stripped herself of her status, doesn't that mean that she might be on your side?
Very, very unlikely. If she stripped herself of her status and is rolling with those guys, my guess is it's because she blames herself for teaching me her technique. See, she was my teacher. She was my teacher. Kind of like how y'all learned from Sid.
Oh, we did learn from Sid.
Except if Sid only taught swordplay for about 20 years. That's Azumi.
He doesn't look formidable enough for swordplay.
Yeah, he never showed me any swordplay, I'll tell you that.
You'd be surprised.
No offense,
No.
Master Verlaine.
None taken. Not my
He's a
area.
man of many skills. He's also a quick study. Guilt and shame equals weakness. Guilt and shame equals humanity.
Sherbin's on her 6th shot and she's eyeballing Kenji.
Oh,
Kenji has accidentally been keeping up with you because as more revelations come up, he's like, oh boy.
If you were to stay in the city, what would you do here?
Hers specifically
Exploitable.
exploitable.
Uh,
I don't think so.
do you mean permanently or do you mean temporarily? I mean,
Kugane is a city of many wonders, and I realize that you are just passing through, so to speak. But if you were to stay for any period of time, what would you get up to while you were here?
Shopping.
Well, there's lots of shopping to be done.
Oh, yeah.
I would gird your wallets, however.
Gird the wallets.
Yes.
Gird the wallets.
I am not actively trying to keep up with Kenji and Sherbin, but I am not slowing down. Just keep going.
I see that you got
I am distracted enough to just keep going.
Dual ambush.
I wouldn't mind having another couple days at that
Are
spot.
you insinuating
So if they're
I
not
know if that's
expecting
not
the duel,
legible enough.
that would be the ambush.
Are you saying I challenge her to a duel and then we ambush her as a group?
Well, since she's stripped
No.
of her, since she's stripping, wouldn't it also be possible that you could probably persuade her to not kill you, since she's not bound by this honor you're talking about?
We're all bound by honor, love. However,
So that's why she was at the spa.
I don't know her reasoning yet. I can try to talk to her, but I don't know what's gonna happen. And if it comes to sword versus sword, she taught me everything I know, but I don't think she taught me everything she knows.
An important distinction. Oh, it's your move.
Oh, shoot. Makes a terrible move.
That was a terrible move.
He takes it back and then moves, and then moves, and then realizes, no, all right, and sticks with the same move. Here's the thing. First of all, I wouldn't do that to her. She knows it. It could be an advantage. However, I would guess that those 3 aren't alone. And although Azumi is far and away the most dangerous of them, The others have skills that make them useful. For instance, I don't think we should ever camp in the open right now.
Unless we wanted to draw them out.
Unless we wanted to get shot in our sleep, yeah. It would effectively draw one of them out, if we could catch them.
Killed in our sleep. Again, this doesn't sound very honorable.
Yeah, Sherman has a point. It's not very honorable.
Sorry, I misspoke. He would cripple one or two of us in our sleep, and then have us slow down the entire party.
That sounds like a very cowardly thing to do.
Not all honors are the same, love.
Now, look. You said that this guy that you took out was no good. You were the only person to know this?
Find out about his father.
No, I was the only one to do anything about it.
I mean,
That was Nobu. I think you remember him from the bath. You snuck up right behind him?
Okay, wasn't sure for no purpose.
Yeah.
the fact of the matter is, if these people know that this guy was going to be a problem, I understand honor. I understand that you were his bodyguard
I don't
at the time.
think you do
But
to the same degree, friend. No, that I don't even mean it insultingly, I swear to you. I'm just saying it's pervasive in our culture. It's who we are.
is there any way to work this out without bloodshed?
There's one way I can picture in my brain.
Pretty much it.
I don't know if we'll get there, but if I can take out the daimyo himself, it would create a power vacuum, one that I obviously can't fill. To everyone's eyes, I'm honorless. However, if I make a power vacuum, I think we could fill it with a zooming.
It's your move, by the way.
I'm just gonna laugh. Maybe a random move, but it's a good one.
So, would you say if you see her again, you would probably propose this to her? Without her, cutting her head off?
We'll see. To be honest with you, I think she could have cut my head off at the bathhouse if she wanted to. I don't think the town guard could have got her.
Well, if nothing else, I guess we should use the fact that we think they won't attack us in the city to our advantage for now. Is there a way to draw the daimyo out?
That's what I'm struggling with right now. Here's the thing, if I could get to him face to face and challenge him one-on-one, I got a feeling that if he turned me down, his own men would eventually turn on him. Sure, I'd be dead, but in long term it would remove him. However, he's not the type. I think he'd fight me. Him I might have a shot against, Izumi not so much.
No.
Well, why don't you just send him a formal challenge then?
How am I going to get to him face to face without being killed by the whatever number of people may very well be hunting me?
Isn't there some sort of custom where it's honorable to let someone walk up to someone and issue a challenge?
Sure. But again, not everyone plays by the same rules of honor. I can't rely on 1,000 foot soldiers to live by the same code as Izumi and I do.
Is he located in the city?
No. He's on the mainland.
And you send him a letter?
I would know exactly how far away it is.
Do we know though?
No, I can tell you though. How far away would the daimyo's base of power be?
His base of power is in Yansha, which is across the Ruby Sea, but it's not a long distance. It's not like you traveled on the ship from Eorzea to get here. It's more like it's a day's trip from here on the across the Ruby Sea. And then he's kind of south of the mainland of Yansha, so he's like in just the southern portion of it, near just south of a city called Namai.
I don't know your customs, but can you issue a formal challenge in public so everybody knows and he has to answer it?
That's the best way to do it. But I'd have to do it loud to his face. That's the problem. The problem is between here and there, And with what I'm guessing is a pretty sizable bounty, whoever would want to collect may not have honor. Keep in mind, whereas the clan may abide by some of it, you never know. But, gives me a slightly hopeful plan. Just defeat one of the best hand-to-hand combatants in front of everyone.
What if we work the public's opinion in our favor? If someone were to say start a rumor that you were planning on issuing him a challenge, and then somehow people notice that he's making it very difficult for you to do so, since you said you had to do it face to face, wouldn't that look really bad for him?
It would. And I like where your head's at.
So
if
why
it's a
don't we use that
whisper
for
campaign
advantage?
that you're looking for, I do have some people that I can speak to who can spread word.
Good start.
Yes.
Your move, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was Daze's move. Now
Yahtzee.
you are a brilliant player of a different game.
Wait a minute, though. That was a good move. I mean,
Is he the Druish one?
great. Just what we need. A Druish princess.
Funny. She doesn't look Druish.
Funny. I hate when my Schwartz gets tangled.
Okay, maybe if you go, all right, one,
Okay,
two,
1, 2, 3.
You fell for the oldest trick in the book. Yes. Well, oh, he's got to go to the restroom. Who?
The Mr. Reflect.
Oh, yes. I should like an introduction. You can never have too many shady Ellison in your side. No. Are you familiar with the Namazu? I suppose you wouldn't be where you're from. Namazu are anthropomorphic catfish. Small, adorable depending on who you ask, but very good at taking coin in exchange for shady deeds.
And I assume that you'd be willing to help us out just because it would be interesting?
For me, yes. For the Namazu, they may require a little encouragement.
Not only that, but imagine if we're able to pull this off by overthrowing that daimyo. His little Lord Lalorito would be very interested to see what else he could put our talents to. Sherbin's done with her 8th shot. She's working on her 9th and offering Sid another shot.
Accept.
So does Hancock. He also has another shot. He's shown no sign of being drunk, by the way.
Between that and the sound of the steps.
Please. Kenji's a little drunk.
Are you talking about skinning a cat Namazu and making them into gloves?
Those would be fancy.
I'm just making assumptions based on your violent temperament.
Accurate.
Oh, speaking of violent temperament, Kevin,
What?
you and Omega
Yeah?
need to not challenge my friends.
Challenge your friends. Got it. Nobody fucks with Kenji.
Oh, God.
Look, all I'm saying is Bob would want me to go and kill everybody that wants to hurt you.
I don't think Bob wants you to lose your head. Literally.
No, probably not.
Yeah, don't challenge people. If I say you can challenge him, go for it. Check with me before doing so.
Can I challenge one of your friends?
No.
Like, if we're going to try to make this work, we're going to have to go about it smart.
Yeah.
Losing your
And that's the
head
problem.
made her the Red Queen. She takes her 10th shot.
10th shot. Okay.
Wow.
Look,
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. 2 shots ago.
How do I do that?
You
just roll a d20.
and you add in your Constitution saving throw score. your modifier. So if you have proficiency in it, you add proficiency. Otherwise, it's just your modifier.
We're good, dude.
It'll be in
fine.
the little box near like the top left of your character sheet.
The saving throw box?
But,
Yeah. Your con should be at least +4, maybe +7, depending if you're proficient or not.
Really? Mine only says +3. I don't know why. Oh wait, no, it should be +4 with that cloak that I've got.
Yes. Okay, yeah, you have 16 Constitution,
Yeah, it's
+1 from the cloak,
Thanks.
but you are not proficient in con save, so +4 total.
Okay. So I roll a 17. Oh wait, no, 18. 18.
Okay. You're a little past tipsy, but still coherent somehow. Ah, yes. I may have some connections that I can procure a glove for you. Gloves.
So,
He's such a lapdog, Chris.
Yeah.
you were Primus Peelus, right?
That's right.
Isn't it Pilus? I thought it was pronounced Pilus.
It's Peelus Piler or Primus Peelus.
I thought it was Pilus. I could be wrong.
Oh, it's Pilus.
Yeah.
You could be right.
Just
I'm
Piler.
often wrong.
I didn't reconcile.
You
It's
might
what?
be right. I might be crazy.
What is it, Jess? Piler?
Punch this pilot.
Oh.
Conscious pilot, yeah. That's something else though. Good boy, Bob. Good boy.
Primus Peelus.
Okay, I guess I'm wrong. I've always called it Pilus.
Wait, hold up. There's another one. It's how to pronounce.
Pilus.
That's even weirder. That's Pilus.
That feels the Greekest to me, though.
That does feel the Greekest.
What? Come here, Fen. Fenny! 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 Go pick him up.
So far away.
Pardon my pronunciation. Not exactly familiar with Galilean terms.
But yeah. I was,
So you were effectively a field general, yeah?
that's right, yeah. I served in the 8th Legion under Octavian.
And our boy Tavi said you.
Guy's a bit of an asshole.
Who? The guy?
Damien.
Ah.
Do we know Octavian?
You just.
I just was mentioning who I served under, yeah.
Yeah, he said.
Okay.
He said he's a bit of an asshole.
Oh, I didn't know that other people would know Octavian.
This is Tabby.
Tavi.
Ah, I thought that was your Omega voice.
No, this is my gruff Eric voice.
My bad.
Alright, so you're effectively a field general, right?
Right.
Melinda.
We might need some Galilean tactics on this. Because as good as my friends are, we've only fought against our own.
Oh, did you finish opening that box, by the way?
Oh, yeah, he now opened it. Let's say that. He forgot about it for a while. Now he opens it.
Inside are a pair of severed Elro horns.
No.
Not yours.
Not his?
Can I recognize anything based on the markings on them?
No. They're just a pair of horns.
Were they Sherman? Oh,
Yes.
Sherman.
Sure was like, that's where they went.
Interesting.
That was an interesting gift.
Yeah, who delivered it?
A Namazu courier, actually.
Got it.
There was no name on package. I would assume it's probably from one of your former friends.
Interesting.
Your move, by the way.
And he moves, not even looking at the board, by the way. I don't know if it was a legal move. Interesting.
I won't make it.
Is that blood? Anyway. No on the piece.
Well, he seems very nonplussed about this.
Gone.
Because you-
Teach I say what? Tech. Oh, tech I say. No, I was more techniques, but yeah. I guess that is a tech. Look, I'm not the best at making grand battle strategies. I'm great at editing them on the fly.
I mean, yeah, come up with something.
I can give you the strengths and weaknesses for every single person on that team.
Beautiful. You might want to tell me tomorrow when I don't have as much drink in me.
That's the plan. So you got mechs?
I wish I did.
Yeah, don't we all?
I never did get a good chance to look at those things.
Also, I think it might be a good time for all of us to talk about what y'all can do best so that we know how to use it.
I am a veritable confluence of information.
Hey, what do you think of our team? Where are our strengths and weaknesses? You seem to know everything about them.
That is not for me to say,
Why not?
because I'm afraid I'll get punched.
You know what? I can tell you right now, if anyone tries to hit you, I'll stop them.
What if it's you?
I ain't gonna hit you. There's a lot of things I
I
am.
think you drink too much and you're way too worried about your past or worried about your future.
Well put.
Yeah, let's do that for everybody.
Oh, I'm not sure I want to.
I'm sure you do. I'll stop anyone from punching you, especially Omega.
That's
And I just
exactly
lock
what
eyes.
yeah.
I just lock eyes with Omega.
Omega's just like,
So as soon as Millie looks away from Hancock, she's gonna sneak up and just try to flick him. Specifically because Kenji said he's gonna
Roll that
stop it.
sneak, baby. I still got a passive perception of 15.
I have a cloak of elven kind.
Rip.
Hancock's also got a pretty high passive perception.
At disadvantage because boots of
I
elven
gotta roll
kind.
for it. That's okay.
Well, you don't if it's passive.
It is passive. How will it be disadvantaged then?
-5. Disadvantage is a flat -5 on passive scores.
Really?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay. Sure.
It's not commonly needed, but yeah, it's a flat -5. Yeah, that's a 25.
That's tough.
So just like a little boop to the ear, but like between Kenji and Hancock.
Millie's flaws are that she does not like listening to authority. Her strengths, she's very quiet, very thorough.
And stubborn, but I like that about her.
Not quite. Oh no, there you go.
I can go deeper another time. Soon you'll be telling me to let go your ego.
Do Sid. Do Sid.
Is that all right with you, Master Verdelay?
Have at it.
You might have the worst case of crippling self-doubt that I've ever seen in a person.
I'll drink to that.
You are also one of the most intelligent and world-wise people I've ever met, and your patience, especially for this team, is without equal.
It's kind of upsetting how well he knows us.
Professor, after all.
Need a refill.
Kenji's already pouring you and him one, albeit a little sloppily.
Whiskey time?
Yes, actually, I was just about to do that. Am I through
IRL?
putting everyone through their paces?
No, I gotta know everyone's strengths and weaknesses. You can hold off on Omega. I'm very familiar with hers.
Thank you.
So by now, Sherbin's gotten pretty affectionate when she's a little more than tipsy, so she's really curled up on Sid, hugging his arm with her legs across his lap.
Aww. That's kind of cute.
Where is she?
Curled up on Sid. Oh, thank you. I was just about to get up and do that.
Should I be rolling as well at this point?
Yeah, you sure you don't want some? I'll do it tonight.
So it should be rolling as well, he said.
Ice? Spray one?
Yes.
Millie shows to the couple.
I'm okay with that.
Does ice?
Oh,
shit.
1, 2.
I think that's pretty fast. I gotta pace myself.
Thank you. I was going to get up and pour it, but... for
No,
sure.
I got you, Cam.
All right.
You're DMing.
Well, in that
What
case-
was the...
18.
Oh, wow.
Plus nothing. So
Yeah, you're, despite the fact that you have a high constitution roll, you've also had a ridiculous amount to drink so far, and you're not exactly a heavyweight when it comes to drinking. Thank you. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But
D night.
that's true. That is a lot. Holy shit. That's not a small amount. Okay.
That's better than all. That's one finger.
Every time I pour you anything, you're like, that's so much.
Okay, you actually look at this. though.
Admittedly, Jimmy's is a little
Yeah,
much.
Jimmy's is aggressive.
If you can't finish it, it's okay.
Wait, is that what they mean when they say fingers? I never
Yeah,
understood that
it's
with
like
drinking.
1, 2, 3.
Yes,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's also specific to certain size glasses. These are much wider than those glasses.
Oh, okay.
Thick finger. Okay.
Yeah, 'cause it's typically a rocks glass.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And usually factoring. Well, not all.
you.
I don't know. I think ice
Thank
factors
you.
into the measurement.
Thank you to Eric. Eric bought
Thank
me
you,
this.
Eric.
Cheers. Sorry, guys, that you can't join us in drinking.
Yes, you can. You know our level.
To you,
Chicks.
it's not.
Have some
What
water.
I am?
It's a
Is it
clink to you,
Cliffhangers?
but not to Deus.
Prost.
I'm already halfway through his bottle, so.
Dude, Japanese
Wow.
whiskey's really good.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a burn afterwards, but like in a good way. It's very smooth.
No, it's
That's a
crazy.
front-end
Like, I
burn.
watched a special on the Japanese whiskey industry, and what they
I
did
knew. I knew she was
Wow.
going
When
to
it
make
first
I told you I'll
became-
take a sip.
Oh, I didn't even hear you.
when it
Is that
first
how-
became legal for them to start making their own whiskey, they basically went to Ireland, the U.S., Scotland, and Europe and tried to find their favorites. And then they
Yeah, you
took
never know.
different techniques from all of them and combined them into their own.
I'm a terrible Scot because
That's so
Irish
cool.
whiskey is my
If I
favorite.
remember right, Japanese whiskey is not peaty at all.
No, it's
No,
not.
no.
Melinda says that this needs a little bit of brown sugar at the bottom of the
Just
glass.
whiskey in general is good with it.
That's an interesting take. I've never tried
So you've
that.
never
I
been
never tried that, but that sounds actually really good.
With brown sugar.
At the same time, to be fair, you'd be hard pressed to find something that wasn't improved with brown sugar.
That's fair.
That's also fair, yeah.
Barbecue.
An old fashioned with brown sugar would probably be pretty good.
It's better with brown sugar.
Well, I heard that a spoonful of sugar helps the rat poison go down.
That's what Millie's trying to say. No one's listening.
What did you do with rock candy?
Yeah.
It's rock arsenic
I believe it is your
with powdered sugar on the side to make it seem sugary.
Yeah, I promise this will be out of the way soon, but where we're putting
This isn't the problem.
But where we're going,
so I'm
We
either
don't
going to
need
put
lamps.
the
We don't
lamp
need lamps.
right here, right next to that, like right behind where you are, or I'm going to put it over there where the thermostat is. I haven't decided yet.
Where'd you get these?
Bedmo.
I do like the can.
Yeah.
This is fucking
that's my road.
like this is
That's my
a
kimono.
good percentage, and I like the flavor a lot more than the Red's
No,
Wicked.
but now it is.
Yeah, the Red's Wicked is a little too sweet.
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah. This I think is
The
it's
dry
the bittersweet.
cider? That's
Bittersweet.
really good.
Right.
I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
This is
That's-
in between.
That's
The
some
two.
of those.
That's much
You
worse.
just drink that later?
Wait, you're having that plus whiskey?
Aren't you?
Equals
Oh, it's your
love.
chaser. My bad.
Yeah, whiskey chaser.
No, you're chasing the whiskey with cider.
Nope. Strike that. Reverse it.
Share that.
So what do you get out of all this?
Entertainment. Money.
Gotta be money. Where's the money come
it's
from?
giving us whiskey. I was like, y'all get drunk?
Bad judgment.
All right, but does she pay you to know about? Does he pay you to know about us?
He pays me to know about a lot of things.
Excuse me, those are my
Where does the
fingers.
money come? That's what
Hello.
I'm struggling with. Where's the financial gain in that? Come on, you gotta know something.
Come on.
I am not at liberty to say.
Yes, you are. You just won't.
That is also true.
Yeah, rich equals bored, but you're gonna pay. Oh, well, maybe.
Well, it looks like
Like, what's going on?
You are an unknown at the moment.
But then, how did they know the unknown? That's what I'm struggling with.
That's what I'm here for. And all
Great,
the other
then
people
tell
that
me.
Molarito hires. What? No.
No, I won't do that.
Oh, come on.
before I get too far gone to say anything semi-coherent, at this point we might as well figure that we're going to be dug in here for a little bit and make the best of it. Is there any way we can get ourselves in a better position while we work towards getting these rumors out to the daimyo?
Do you have anywhere private that people could like train without getting instantly?
You come to the place.
Yeah.
There are many underground institutions here in Kugane where the Seke Sugumi cannot see you and therefore cannot enforce their laws.
How often do they find one of these underground areas?
Rarely. I would even hazard a guess to say that they intentionally do not look for them.
Smart.
Some sort of fight club.
We don't talk about that. Excuse me. You've lost your king privileges.
Oh no.
So, Hancock's patron hasn't given us like any sort of concrete stuff yet. He's just
No, the basic
interested in us.
out of character. The only thing that's happened that we know about Lolorito is that he is in some position of leadership over the East Aldenar Trading Company. He is Hancock's superior, and he has instructed Hancock to offer us rooms, kimonos, and some degree of assistance for unspecified reasons of Lolorito's interest in us.
The politicking in this game is fucking insane.
The monetarists were brilliantly written.
All of the politics.
There
are
were
so
no
fucking
markings on
good.
those horns, right? Like not of the clan or anything?
Nothing. Nondescript horns.
Oh, nondescript. That's my favorite descriptor.
Horns of nondescription.
Does Kenji like show them to everybody, or can everybody see?
He actually opened the box and went, and set it next to him and you, but it's just sitting on the bench.
Okay, now because you said that, in fact, like, I need to keep that hidden, or I'm not interested.
It was a, That's exactly what he did.
All right, not enough interest
Meanwhile-
for Millie to be interested.
Meanwhile, you have an internal monologue like going, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Oh yeah. But there was no outward expression of that monologue, so Millie's like, it's probably cupcakes.
It is. Tony.
While we're here, can
Is it
you
cake?
work on Izumi, Kenji?
How so?
Well, if she's not going to attack you here, you said she was your teacher, and admittedly, I might have a better view on that than most. When we teach people, we care about them, and she's going to want to hear about what you got to say.
I can try. I don't know if it'll amount to anything. Hell, don't even know if
I
it'll
like
survive
Millie's
being counted.
idea. Invite her to dinner in a neutral area at the place we landed at first.
You know, isn't this a place where you said that they had good tempura?
Yes!
Ooh, fucking tempura.
I want tempura now.
This plus tempura.
Or ramen.
It's a new ramen place that opened up at my house.
Ramen.
I don't know how you did it, but I'm interested.
How'd you pull this off? And thank you. I got 2 rules. Don't touch my Percocets, and do you have any Percocets?
What's that from?
The movie Goon.
Oh, the hockey one
Yeah.
with Sean William Scott.
It's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Who's
It
it about?
broke me.
I love that goal.
What?
Who's it about? Is it about a specific hockey player?
No, it's a made up hockey player, but
Enforcers.
it's
Don't
just
want to I was
unfortunate.
going to say, like, that very much sounds like a specific hockey player whose name I can't remember.
You love hockey, right?
Yes.
We'll talk sometime.
Gretzky
I
wasn't
love that
good.
movie, man.
It was so cute.
No glory holes tonight.
No
boys.
glory holes tonight, boys.
Jesus.
I skull fuck your mother.
Why you have to be mad? It's only game.
Why you have to be
The
mad?
first
It's only a
time
game.
I ever heard the word skull fucking was in an Onion article, and I didn't know what the Onion was at first. It was a video of a congressman speaking on the floor and talking about the epidemic of skull fucking in American streets, and how he ended his speech with, "And if we don't keep our eyes open, they'll be skull fucked right out of our heads." And I thought it was real because I didn't know what the Onion was. And I'm like, what?
I fucking
Just covering your eyes. Like,
pretty sure the first time I ever heard that was Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, same.
But either way, I mean, we got nothing but time. Might not be a bad avenue to take.
I don't know, Sherbin. What's the time frame on your egg delivery? Is that what y'all are after? You're after an egg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About 2 months.
it just sounded like a husband.
Yeah.
I need
I got
three-
Sherry because I see she's in her cups.
I need 3 intact Yule eggs. Not one,
No
not 2,
time
but
frame?
3. What's that?
No time frame.
Yes. Well, when I first got it, it was supposed to be within 3 months, but now I think it's been whittled down to within 2 months.
Yes.
All right.
The official chronographer. Chronographer. Words are hard.
Yeah. I don't know
She holds
cuneiform.
up her Shamus.
It's more Babylonian.
I'm more of a pictogram guy.
I'm alright.
That's literally the instrument that's playing right now.
I rolled a 10 to be like,
Jamison.
I'm alright.
Oh, is it?
It's either that or the finger pick long.
That's
board.
what I was thinking of. The one from Kung Fu Hustle, the
Yeah.
assassin they're playing.
I love that fucking movie.
So good. So good.
I'm gonna rewatch that
Sit
movie
down.
this week.
Yeah, it's like, what did I say about cheating?
What did I say about shooting? That guy's so
Fucking
funny.
love that movie. And that and Shaolin Soccer, also very
Yes.
good. So,
Check. Shit. Wrong game.
I do have a chessboard.
Oh my god, I've been
Hold up.
playing chess this whole time.
Have you ever heard of the obscure sport of chess boxing?
Of course I have.
That might be
What?
interesting.
Anybody would know.
No, Omega would perk right up at chess boxing.
I think then she would also hear the word chess and go, wait, wait.
Or maybe she mishears it as chest boxing. And there's
Yes.
a
Yes.
solar plexus punch the person the hardest. Up to my boob and I don't even have implants. Omega's strong enough to do it.
Yep. All right.
How late in the day is it?
It is now about
Super
9 p.m.,
Okay.
which is why the night music is playing.
And this is still the first day we've arrived in Kugane,
Yes.
right?
Same day.
Same day, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of a
It's
long
been a busy day. Yeah.
But all of you are pretty relaxed at this point, those of you who went to the spa. Plus, many of you have had a lot of alcohol today.
Yeah, Soul's pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
About the spot.
Only had
So, Hancock places down another piece and says, and I believe I win.
Hold up, yeah, no, he won.
You were very close, Days.
Well, thank you.
How many shots you had?
14.
Well done.
And at this point, he stands up and wobbles. With that, I believe it is time for me to go to bed. And he bows and somehow holds it like he looks like he's having trouble. And he stands back up. Good night. And then he walks up the stairs, still silently, and closes the door. But like a few seconds later, you just hear thump.
Now, I know he can probably still hear us, but I do not fully trust that man.
Well, I mean, that's to be expected, I would imagine.
Anyone who's in the pockets of Lolorito, you'd have to keep at arm's length.
I just want to point out, none of you have met Lolorito. None of you have.
But if
Sure,
he's
his
like
reputation's out there.
Not
buddy,
Bezos level, but he is known.
But I don't think I would know him, right?
You probably have heard the name in passing. You've definitely
Okay.
heard of the East Eldenar Trading Company.
Got it. Alright, look. If I'm about to challenge a fucking daimyo, I'm gonna need a lot more training. So any of you that want to spar in the next few weeks, we'll talk to... Oh, the name's befuddling me right now.
Hancock!
Oh, yeah, Hancock. Talk to Hancock, we'll set something up. BRB, also dibs.
What do you
On?
Dibs on.
that
What?
the offer of sparring.
Oh, I was interesting.
Yes, Millie has suddenly desired the dick.
Weapons or no? Because I'm going to need to go probably pretty hard if I'm going to get set to fight that fight.
Oh, you'll get hard. Don't worry.
You know, that's not a
That's-
bad idea. If Lolorito has a lot of things potentially invested in us to do well with this, he could provide you with a set of tutors to help you become stronger.
I don't think tutors are going to help me, to be honest. I need to
What's
fight against...
tutors, whatever you call them.
Sparring
Well,
partner.
what do you need? What can we help you with?
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Blunted weapons. I don't know how... Lethal.
I don't know
Got
how
it.
to non-lethal.
Yeah, alright. I had Deus actually make up a set of sparring weapons for all of us. By the way, and Kenji starts handing them out. These are from Deus. She hooked it up. Each of you have a wooden version of your traditional weapon. If y'all want to fight and
It's
learn.
just a carving of a gun.
Bang!
It's a rubber band gun. There you go.
Here's your little knife. Only in close combat weapons. He's a witch.
Kenji, I don't even carry my staff half the time.
True.
Either way, I'm
But now you do, and he tosses you a staff.
It's a wooden version of your wooden staff.
Painstakingly carved.
Oddly enough, it's higher quality than your real weapon.
Probably is.
Look,
It actually cares about his staff.
at the end of the day, I'm worried about our ability when we run out of spells and bullets to handle our own.
She like starts dumping bullets out of her pockets. Like, what the hell does out of bullets mean?
Usually my parents, like, they know I'm sick.
Well, if this is going to be a formal duel, there should be formal rules about this, correct?
It'll be to the death 100%, there's no question.
Right, but are there rules of engagement between you and the daimyo?
Usually
No.
requires a diamond
There's no
ring.
A beautiful diamond.
Can we bet? You know what? That's among you and whoever's
It's an
around.
engagement, so I couldn't help it.
Also, Millie wants to sneak up to where Hancock collapsed, and if he appears asleep,
You close the door. You're gonna
He
open the
did
door.
close the door.
yeah, we heard a thump. So, what is the thump?
And then we heard him respond.
You're
after.
the-
Yeah, he responded to something,
Yeah.
right?
Right, but he could be just bleh on
No,
the floor.
he didn't pass out. He just fell and got up. And then yeah.
She puts away her war paintbrush, dejectedly back downstairs.
Kenji, would the daimyo notice if somebody maybe put a couple extra enchantments on you before you fight?
I don't know if that's relevant, to be honest with you. He might or might not. I don't know if I'd
Well,
accept
all
it.
right, will he care?
He'll probably be a little sauced up, but we'll see. We'll see what happens on the day of. Because, to be honest with you, I don't know what to predict until then. I didn't fight alongside him in most of my time fighting. So I don't exactly know what he can do. I've heard he's a great warrior. I've heard he goes into battle side by side with Izumi. Which is why he's such an idiot to let her go.
Are there any other people from the clan that would be sympathetic to you and what you did and what you had to do?
Not openly. Privately, probably all of them are thanking me.
Could we spread some kind of propaganda about that?
No, I wouldn't intend to. You don't insult the dead, friend. It's bad juju.
That's racist.
That is actually racist. That's my bad.
It's doubly racist, actually.
Listen to what?
Wow.
No, but it would be. It's what we're both best at.
Challenge you to a duel at Mahjong.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mahjong tournament.
Have you ever seen
It's gonna be like Bill and Ted gotta duel the devil or duel death.
Have you ever seen me even come in second in a game of Mahjong, friend?
No, that game there was only the two of you. Didn't
That's
you come
true.
in second?
You know
He
what?
somehow came in third.
I sit corrected.
Well,
Why fight him at your best with his best when you can fight at both of your worsts? It's a more level playing field.
Is it?
It can be.
I don't think
If
you
you
know
are
how good
both-
I am in
if-
combat, friend.
Oh, I mean, not saying that in character, but
Challenge him to catchy grab
sorry.
or slap you
I
face.
basically said,
Slappy
does the duel have to
Slappy
be
face.
in combat, and then if it's not combat, do a duel of your worst skill against his worst skill because it's a more level playing field.
Look,
So
if I'm
what
gonna
would Kenji's worst skill be?
compassion. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Telling the truth. I'm just fucking around.
Fuck up, you're passed out.
I'm just fucking around.
Oh no.
He's lied about everything. He's leading you guys into a trap.
That was DM. That wasn't Hancock.
That was troll, is what it was.
Yes.
Millie's like, props as I bleed out. was that?
That is
Oh, he's stuck on the bed.
Should I get him down from
Look,
there?
at the end of the day, if I'm
just
betting my
grab
life
it from
on
the kitchen.
something, I want it to be what I'm best at.
Like I get honor and I respect it, but feels like we could put ourselves in a better position here if we could figure out some little tricks.
Yeah.
Especially the
'Cause if that's the
strange,
case-
honorably dishonorable system that they have.
What confuses you? Let me clear it up for you.
Well, you say it's a 100% a duel to the death, but it's pretty much anything goes, which is not very honorable.
I don't know what he would choose to do. He might choose to do nothing, in which case it would be.
Frankly,
But
if
if it's
he's
his life on
he's
the
like-
line and avenging his son,
No.
Right, but for,
Yeah, not
for all you know, he could have someone else fighting in his stead.
the ninja. Sorry, what was that?
For all you know, he could have someone else fighting in his stead.
Look, if it ain't Azumi, I'll take on whoever it is. And I have confidence.
It sounds like this guy's a lot like his son that you took out, and if that's the case, he just sounds like a bully.
It's hard to describe, but yeah, in a lot of ways, that's true. In others, he does tend to treat those closest to him better than his son did. However, he also does see the lower classes just that.
Bully.
It's not the easiest thing to articulate to outsiders, but there's a reason I left the samurai class. I'll say that. What ultimately happens if he abruptly dies
Question.
at the end of the day?
At the end of the duel?
Day.
End of the day. Like, if he just dies unrelated to a duel, what ultimately happens?
Power vacuum?
If he dies at the end of the day, there will be a power vacuum, guaranteed. Someone will fill it. It's a matter of who at this point. If he were to die now, it'd be unlikely that Azumi would fill it because she, of course, according to our dear passed out nerd upstairs, she stepped down. So it would likely be one of his 5 generals that would step into the position. And are you asking if his beef with me goes away after that? The answer is no. Whoever it would be honor bound to pick up where he left off. Because taking my head would solidify his place as the clan leader.
Was it the 5 serpent generals?
No, they're actually
I have made that analogy in my own head several times.
Because I'm like wondering.
I fucking love that.
If he dies and your debt just
It's from the last campaign. It was from. Did you play the last campaign? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he was Scoobs.
Yeah.
Who are the 5 serpent generals?
Scoops was in and out though.
They were the generals.
arson buddy.
Alzabi with, or not, Ottergun, with Amelia's family.
Sorry, what was that?
If you're saying that if he dies, your debt remains, how you killing him gonna help?
If I kill him, it proves once and for all I'm better than him. Ergo, no one will follow his honor.
Okay.
So again, they're honor bound to go after you, but they're not going to go after you because the honor is not. I don't understand this.
How do I clear it up?
So would you become the leader if you killed him?
Negative. No one would follow me.
Oops.
I've had way too much to drink to understand how you're gonna put that together, Millie.
Sorry, is there something I need to clear up? I know it's difficult. We're not the same culture. Please tell me where you're lacking. I'll fill in the gap.
And I agree. It seems like a strange kind of hiccup that he could die, but you still gotta die. But if you kill him, then you don't gotta die.
True. Look, in a lot of ways during the clan wars, might is right. And if I prove I'm directly more powerful than him, people will stop coming after me. It's not their beef anymore. However, if he just dies, whatever circumstances, whoever it is could solidify their claim by taking my head back.
Out of character. If you said his name,
So it should not be through natural causes then that he dies. It has to be legitimately through a duel from you in order to clear that debt.
That would essentially clear my name, yeah.
Now, why
Well,
didn't you say
not
that in
exactly.
the
They
first
wouldn't
place? I
welcome
haven't
it
had
back.
enough cups to keep up with this strange conversation.
Sorry, what was that?
So why didn't you say that in the first place? I haven't had enough cups to keep up with this strange
Because
conversation.
I've had enough cups that I have a hard time keeping it all straight, friend. Do favor for the Shogun, become employed, Daimyo can't do shit. Ha! I do like the way you think.
I don't agree with the language, but I agree with the sentiment.
all right, Captain America.
Language. Sorry, we're gonna skip past the fact that Cap just said language.
I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility. I don't know how likely he would be to bring me in based on my current reputation.
Would the Shogun have
If I'm
any
being
interest?
100% honest with y'all, if I'm being 100% honest with y'all, I'm not exactly in a rush to be in the service of another daimyo.
Would the Shogun have any interest in any kind of good relations with Ishgard?
Kevin,
That's Omega.
I was clearly joking. Two of you and you blend.
Really?
Don't walk near me.
No, I
Omega.
wonder.
Daimyo's supposed to be stronger than the people she's in charge of.
I wonder if
I think I just got insulted.
Service.
I feel like that's how
Not a favor.
I wonder if Lolorito's angle in all of this is to see what would happen so that he might possibly swoop in and seize power of this number 3 clan. He is controlling a trading company, so that would be economics.
but-
Economics is power. Power equals money.
At the end of the day, if I've learned anything in my way too long life, yeah, I should have died like 4 or 5. Anyway, at the end of the day, the samurai are going to follow someone they respect. I don't think they would respect some corporate rich boy stepping in.
But they respect
Maybe.
this tyrant in Daimyo's clothing.
Well, keep in mind that Daimyo treats his own men very well.
Water, right?
It's easy to overlook someone's
That does not sound very
discrepancies
honorable.
toward other. Yes, please. Thank you. It's easy to overlook when somebody's mistreating others if they're treating you well.
That does not sound very honorable.
Depends on how you look at it.
Would the Shogun
Depends
have
on how you
any?
see yourself.
Well, I think some of these samurai are just as corrupt as the daimyo. For you, you seem to be one of the good guys, Kenji.
Corrupt is a strong word, friend.
I use it freely.
I know you do.
But is it an accurate word? I think that's the question.
I can't pretend to speak for the couple thousand men out there, you know?
Oh,
I'm sure there's some bad ones.
blanket statements are always good and accurate.
They're always accurate, 100% of the time.
Would the Shogun have any interest in having good relations with somebody from Ishgard? Noble houses there.
I gotta be honest, I've never had a single relation with the Shogun. Couldn't tell you what kind of person they even are. That is so
Look,
far beyond my pay grade.
I don't like to deal with that side of things, but if that's something that could help us, I'll do what I can.
It's good whiskey.
I do like most Japanese whiskeys. I like. I'm sorry to thrust y'all into this.
Don't be. We for the most part, we entered into this pretty willingly.
Kevin's just falling asleep. asleep. He's just like snoring very loud in his chair.
How different is Daimyo to Shogun? Daimyo to Shogun, I could really easily explain it to you. It's more difficult for people that haven't had normal power structures. However, for you, it would be like the legate of a legion to Caesar themselves.
Okay. The Emperor.
The Emperor.
In game terms.
So the Shogun's the emperor.
The Shogun would be the Emperor of our land.
The Shogun. Yeah, that's right.
Do it.
However,
Maybe Hancock can get us some sort of job with the Shogunate and get us ingrained in there. And
the Shogun said, cool, he comply. Interesting. Whereas I would love to say yes to that statement, I don't think the Shogun would say cool it if someone murdered their son.
Oh, is the Daimyo the Shogun's son?
No, I don't think the Shogun would say cool it to somebody against someone who murdered their son. Does that make sense?
No.
I've drank a bit.
I
Here's
think
the
it
thing. If the
Out of
Shogun
character, do you know what he means, or
I ain't
Well,
playing
no,
that.
I'm asking if there's a connection between the current Daimyo that we're talking
No.
about with the Shogun.
There, I mean, in terms of he reports to him, but like at the end of the day, would you if Soul murdered your son, right?
Okay, yeah, continue.
And I said, hey, don't be mad at Soul. Would you stop?
No.
Great. Why are you like holding your belly? That's weird for all of us.
Well, sorry.
Could you imagine days with a son?
So you caught up. So you caught up? You will?
Sorry to thrust this on you. Look. All I know is I lost another damn gang of Doma Mahjong. How do I always lose?
Why do you keep bringing it out? That's the question.
You know what? Fuck this. I move it to the side and I pull out triple triad cards. Let's go.
Oh. Well, that's more Sherbin's game.
I don't know if you were around when I said this, but I'm actually going to allow you guys to collect triple triad cards during the game.
Go.
Triple triad, it's like a game that you
It's Gwent.
Okay, so basically you collect cards that are they depict creatures that you defeated in the game or played against, or
Cards have 40 numbers.
big personas, and it has scores
Four
on them
numbers.
based on who it is, and then you play a
Highest
game using
beats.
those cards.
Is this Final Fantasy VIII?
Kind
No.
of. It's easier if you play.
No, but in Final
Golden
Fantasy
Dawn,
VIII
and
they have
I
that
think
same
Golden
game,
Saucer,
right?
and I showed you.
That's the gunplay one, right?
Yep.
They do, right?
Yeah.
That's the game? Okay,
it
great.
originated in Final Fantasy VIII.
Great. Okay, then I actually know what we're talking about. Weird.
Okay.
Did not think I'd know.
Yeah, so Triple Triad originated in Final Fantasy VIII. In Final Fantasy IX, they introduced Tetramaster, which was not nearly as liked. In Final Fantasy XI, they actually had a side game that you could play while waiting to log in. That was Tetramaster. And then now in Final Fantasy XIV, they've got Triple Triad, and it's hugely popular.
Sherbin and Sid, this may be a lot to ask, but if in the next few days I'm gonna try and get a lot stronger to fight this guy, would y'all be willing to heal me up in between fighting our friends and potentially random strangers?
Hey,
Of course, no need to ask. We'll take care of you.
We're in
There's
for this
absolutely
now.
to ask, but I appreciate you thinking there's not.
And specifically, can you call him Vegeta and refer to yourself as Dende?
Also, do we have a hyperbolic time chamber? I was waiting for.
Look, Kenji, I understand that you think that you're in this alone, but at this point, you're stuck with us.
My friend, I think based on my question, I very much realize I'm not. Kevin took care of that for us, didn't you, Kev? Yeah, he's out.
That's probably for the best right about now.
Every now and again in his sleep, he just mutters, Okay, so are you all
You wanna do my round
for the
one?
night then?
I think so.
yeah,
Which is actually
rolling with me.
four.
We're going to bed. He's very drunk.
Cool. All right. So everyone retires to bed for the night, in your respective rooms.
We're retired. We don't have to fight anymore.
I don't know. Is anyone going
Do we?
into someone else's room for the night? I'm not judging.
I just feel like Kenji.
Sid would try.
Kenji definitely steps outside to smoke for like an hour and a half before bed.
It's raining super hard.
Yeah, he's under an awning.
Yeah, there's basically nobody in the streets right now. Although, roll a perception check.
Oh no.
At disadvantage because you're drunk.
Easy money. Damn it! It was an 18 and a 3. Oh. Should be.
I didn't realize I thought it was eaten by my dice tower.
You swear that you see a tiny glint of some kind of light in your peripheral, but when you look over, there's nothing there.
So Millie also would have been following him outside based on the previous offer of dueling.
Okay.
With the specific intention of sneaking up on him.
Are you also drunk?
No, I only had 2.
Okay.
Over however.
Are you trying to notice it as well? Then?
No, not notice it. Trying to sneak up on him.
Okay. Well, he just rolled really poorly on his perception.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, so you sneak up on him.
If that counts for.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Then she basically just.
Limit
yeah, just bam, right in the spine. No, she would sit down behind him, so specifically he doesn't know that she's there, and then on the shamisen.
Oh, he kept his composure. I was gonna see if he like farted, jumped, and spilled his thing. But
I was expecting that to mean he quick draws and Aijutsu chops her.
No, his sword's actually in his room.
Wooden sword, just to the throat.
Why would he be carrying a wooden sword?
Because he passed.
Because I passed out the wooden swords at dinner.
Oh.
To everyone.
That's true.
And then actual legitimate practice.
It sounds awful.
You sure
With
are
the natural
stealthy, Billy.
minimum performance of 11.
Your first day of using the instrument.
First day of using the instrument, Millie has savant level performance skills.
Yeah.
Hey, let me show you how it's done.
Okay.
Is
It
this
sounds
disadvantage?
okay.
Stringed instruments or stringed instruments?
Another 3! It's bad. I don't know how to play an instrument.
You've got your fingering upside down.
Nailed it.
We can practice it.
Wow. Practice fingering?
Yeah.
Dice is the best at fingering. You knew this.
The innuendo is gonna get me one of these days.
And now we're tired of bed.
Okay. Millie, you going to bed?
We have to duel in the proper place. We do it out in the open, you and I will both get cut down. It's just a matter of how many samurai we kill in between.
Are sparring places that are legal in Kugane.
Bob, so I'm sure not.
Do you want to walk to legal sparring right now at this time of night?
He's biting his nails.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to legal sparring this time of night.
No, there's no one open tonight.
I'm just kidding. They clearly ain't open. I'm here the whole time.
Working hours.
In the morning, we'll spar first.
Where is the infernal one?
Then we'll figure it out.
He's hanging out. The other one's over here.
Having 2 dogs is such a strange feeling right now. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm used to normally having Bob. There's another one. It's nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. What?
Not dueling in the middle of the night in the rain.
There is somebody stumbling through the streets drunk that falls through a stall, like falls, like breaks the counter of a stall as they fall on it. It's a Rogan.
It is literally at that moment that Kenji ashes his pipe and walks inside to go to bed.
Yeah.
Nothing good happens at that hour.
Yeah. It's like this guy's just walking down the street very clearly drunk and steps in a puddle, slips and falls on a stall, breaking the counter. Yeah. Okay. With that said, it's more.
I am absolutely going to Sherbin's room. Knock on the
You
door.
sure to letting him in?
My man!
No,
Absolutely.
before or after dawn.
Before.
Y'all got 3 husbands.
Somewhere in between.
She's got 8.
Before, but it was like before
Shit, never
bed.
mind.
Going
Go for number 9. Let's
in the
go.
morning.
Cat
going.
lives.
If they show up with fatigue in the morning, we know what happened.
Nobody's on a full night's rest.
You don't have to say it out loud, but please let the DM know if there's hanky-panky going on, just so I know.
And Hancock knows. Remember, he hears everything.
Yeah.
Tell him that before he's about to guess on.
Hancock's like, I'm gonna stay away from this.
Hey, for some people, that's better.
Yeah.
Learning things about Sid we never wanted to know.
Listen, everybody asked him about the statue.
Yes.
His ancestral home had a statue of a ridiculously endowed, all seemingly identical statue of him that was of his ancestor.
Yeah.
My man!
It was a very large cod piece, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, roll for penis size.
Get that great
All right,
professor.
Kenny, I see you.
That's centimeters.
Oh, that's rough, bud.
The max was 12. You're rough no matter what happened.
There you go.
The max is 12 in human physiology.
No,
But now if it's centimeters.
it's not 12.
Okay, but that's a freak of nature
That's
if you're
true.
above that.
I mean, 12 is a freak of nature.
Also true. You roll a d12 for penis size, people. I die on this hill.
Wow, 100?
No.
It's still get a 1.
Very hurtful.
Hold up.
16.
Still scary.
Yeah. That's just bad for everyone involved.
That no one wants that.
Speaking of which, it's morning time.
Once it starts getting, never mind. Go on.
Sorry.
Yeah, what's Kenzie's passive?
Who's hungover?
15.
Did you call
Yeah,
him
okay.
Kenzie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kenzie is passive. So then Kenji would wake up to Millie crouching with space, basically over him, just be like, just waiting for him.
Like waiting for sparring? Are you Omega now?
Alright. How hungover am I? Ooh, let's roll.
A roll constitution save.
Oh my god, I'm
Oh.
so good.
Wow.
Mama woke up.
You were
fine.
so sober, alcohol doesn't even exist anymore.
Alright.
Wow, that was a good crack.
You ready?
Actually really good.
That's a secret. My bones are broken.
It was just refracture, refracture, refracture.
I'm in so much pain right now.
Shut up, Siri.
Hey Siri, how many bones can I break before I die? Oh, I forgot I have an iPhone now.
Oh, you did? When did that happen?
I found this on the web for how many bones can I get before I die. Check it out.
What's the answer? I want to know now.
It depends on how many people you fight a day, right?
This is how many bones can you break once and survive? Number of broken bones does not determine survival. Thanks.
That's actually fair, though. You could literally break every bone, and if they don't hit any vital
Okay, but I would
organ-
also like to hear the case study of someone who broke every bone in their body and lived.
lived. Because
I got
if you break
paid
every
so
bone
much
in your
for that.
body, you're gonna have some organs getting impaled by them.
Very likely. Not impossible.
I guess it depends on your definition of break. Like, would a fracture count? Or are you
Yes.
talking,
Yeah, doctors charge you for that, so of course.
does every bone need to be a compound?
Is it
count?
Guys, is our healthcare system broken?
Yes.
So no teeth won't count.
All right. Whoever drank heavily last night, roll for Constitution.
Okay.
Boom,
boy.
boom, boom.
I rolled well.
For the record, guys, that is the first equivalent to a crit.
Okay.
So, quick question. Sherbin had like 11 cups, but she didn't get drunk from the Constitution saving throw. So
You
does she
were
still have to
drunk.
roll?
You're just comparing.
It was basically
Oh, just
a
what?
save versus blacking
Yeah.
out, and now it's a save versus being hungover.
You were willing college.
Okay.
You were him in college.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, I think you said willing college.
That's something
Will
different.
in
Will in college.
Will enrolled in a college class.
Yeah, I drank a lot those years.
I really didn't drink that much.
I drank
See?
so goddamn much in college.
But see, now I do it without the freaking learning.
I
So much
look
better.
at what I drank in college, and
Now
I'm
you're
like, I
forgetting
would
things.
die.
Yeah,
Oh, I got a 16.
that time frame, like
17.
Dude.
14 shots to start.
Yep.
All right, Millie, roll a Constitution saving throw.
The night I killed you, too.
It's not for your drunkenness.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh.
You
Sorry,
were the
sorry.
only one poisoned.
One second. Right? 7.
Okay, you're fine. How the fuck did I just do that?
Did you get
I
whiskey on your...
splashed myself with whiskey.
I have done that so many times with my glasses, it makes no fucking sense.
You live in the dream.
We're just
man.
like,
Wow, like
and then
live
the
in the
single
dream.
drop. Yeah, exactly. Every moment is
Yeah.
drunk.
It's all over my face. I don't even know how I did it.
Whiskey?
Laudanum, saw.
Oh my god.
Laudanum? Jesus.
Lithium? I'm surprised you can even hear me right
Yeah,
now.
we do the skooma.
If it wasn't 70 pounds for absinthe, I don't trust it to be real absinthe. If it was real absinthe, I'd do it.
You need the wormwood.
But the fact that it specifically says a secret mix of whatever the fuck, so I'm like, I don't trust that to be
7
real
herbs and
absinthe.
spice.
Who is?
The top left.
That's me.
That's the recording.
Fun fact about the
comes
7 herbs and
together
spices.
now.
Love that fun fact.
You knew exactly what I'm doing. The
Spice Girls?
The KFC account on
Yeah.
Twitter
Oh, yeah.
literally follows the Spice Girls and 7 people named Herb.
Yep. That's true. I gotta pee.
So good.
What is this? A bone. Got it.
Yeah, it's the yak chew.
How'd you know that was what it was?
Because I've seen you have them for Bob for years.
No, I just bought this.
No, I mean, you have given them to Bob in the past.
No, I gave him reindeer antlers, which are...
He had a yak chew back when you lived with Brad and Josh.
I don't think so.
Because I remember specifically commenting, Loki won't fucking eat them,
All right,
so his
maybe
teeth
I
are
did. I just
terrible.
don't recall. Anyway,
Sid rolled a 10.
and Sherman?
7.
Oh no. You rolled a 7 or you got a 7?
Yeah.
I got a 7. I rolled a 3.
Now you have me wondering if you, the two of you didn't just pass out as soon as Sid snuck in last night. Well,
He
you
got an 18 on that con roll.
Yeah.
both of you have a headache this morning, and food sounds awful.
And for clarity's sake, I, the player, don't know, did Sid go in the morning or did Sid go in at night?
Oh, at night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sherbet might feel like crap,
Wait,
but she's got an extra spring in her step.
And was he sneaky about it? Or was it blatant?
Why does he got to hide around people he cares about?
Damn straight.
Oh, yeah.
Millie
Why?
is judgmental, that's why.
Yeah.
Kenji is also judgmental. Well done, friend.
I'm just
Look, here's the deal. If this is the last night they're going to be able to relax, he's not spending it sitting there reading books.
sorry.
Good for you guys. I'm so happy for you both.
That's what happened. You guys just read books.
Yep.
No, he's not spending it reading books.
Read between the lines, Dennis. Oh. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, your characters feel the way that Poe's gonna feel tomorrow morning.
Sid's got the Lala Sutra open on the floor.
It could also be the Aura Sutra.
I feel like that one is terrifying. Just given the proportions and physical strength.
That's fair. I would read that book, given the size difference between the male and female Aura. I would absolutely read that.
You said Aura and I read Rogadin in my brain.
Porque no los dos, baby!
Because that's terrible.
The Aura Sutra is a sex offender registry.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. No, that's the Lala Sutra.
Not if it's Lala and Lala. They can do their own things, but Aura and
Why are you
Aura...
being so racist?
I legitimately have questions for whoever was behind the design decisions between Aura males and Aura females. I have legitimate concerns.
Look, Outlaws have naturally tiny penises, which makes it okay.
Gorilla status.
Yeah,
That's why I
correct.
go after girls that are smaller than me.
But not like 3 feet smaller than you.
For the record, you said go after, and that makes it worse.
That's why I only date girls that are shorter.
There you go.
than me.
Much better. Much better.
I'm Jewish. All right, so it's morning.
Me too. Yes, my downstairs.
So, not being hungover to any degree, Millie would slip a piece of paper that just has that under Sid and Shervin's door. Not signed, not any indication it was actually her
but it looks like your faces.
I mean,
Yeah, and there's
not
chalk.
difficult to pinpoint the.
Sid is your teacher. He knows your handwriting.
Faces don't have handwriting. Oh, sorry. I
Should be a
right.
shocked Pikachu face.
It was just that.
Yeah.
But yeah, she just leaves it there because she'd be up earlier than the hungover people.
What do you mean? I'm clearly not hungover at all.
Than those hungover people. Who, well, Sid at least has never had sake before. I don't know about Sherman.
Sherman
Yeah, I'd say she would.
Sake is so good.
She's
Right,
also
Sid?
from this region.
Right, but well, I mean,
Yeah.
Sid being from Cliffside, I doubt we had anything
Yeah.
better than
No, I was saying
moonshine.
Sherman, but-
Moonshine and beer were pretty much what
There's
we
nothing
had.
better than
Kevin made a
moonshine.
lot.
Yeah, the
To be fair,
Yeah.
if that's all we had, sake is like juice. That's it.
It is, but it's juice, and then you're fucked up. There is no in between.
So, it's morning time. What's everyone doing?
All right.
Being
So,
creepy and
yeah, so I'm actually
not sexually.
yeah. Besides being creepy and stocky, yeah. So I'm gonna be up early, like early for me, right? So normally I sleep in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like in my kimono, got my wooden sword on my back, and I'm gonna go over to Kenji's door.
Millie opens.
Yeah.
She was already waiting in there, waiting for Kenji.
Right. Dennis slips a message underneath the door.
Yeah.
It
So,
says happy face.
so as soon as the door opens, I swing, but I go over Millie's head because I was expecting somebody taller.
Like 3 feet taller.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a shock.
I'll be like, Millie, what are you doing here?
How tall is Kenji?
like
He's
6 and a
Aura.
half?
He's
He's a big
short
boy.
for an Aura, but he's like 6'6" or something.
I think you said you was 6'6", like
Yeah.
same size. as
Yeah.
me.
He's
So-
6'6",
yeah, so
so
Millie's
he's
a little bit taller.
short for Aura.
And
Really?
full, almost 2 feet taller than Millie.
Fucking hate
Couple
old
inches
people.
tall, a couple inches shorter than Sid.
Me too in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really short for an Aura.
But he's
Pretty sure
pretty
Tavi has the championship for height right now.
Yeah, I think so.
It was either him or Kevin.
Our subject isn't cool.
No, Kevin's about the same size as Sid. Sid's 6'8".
Okay. Oh, right. You asked.
Yes, that's what I'm here for, Millie.
That is not my chalk.
No, emotional death.
I want to fight Kenji. Well, I'm sure we could tag team him. He'd probably like that.
You could hear all this.
I'm awake at this point.
Yeah, I'm sure you were awake when she was still perched on your chest, right?
There was
That's
space.
when I woke up.
I left
There was
3
space.
inches for Jesus.
Jesus only has 3 inches?
Hey, you know what?
Lord and Savior.
That's why we don't like to talk about
I
it.
thought you said
The least religious person I know.
But did anyone ever get that speech in high school?
Oh, yeah.
Leave
Leave room for
was it
Jesus?
leave
Yeah,
room for
Jesus.
Jesus?
Yeah, I heard that.
No. It must have been a heathen.
Oh,
I've heard it, but nobody ever did it.
Which I would get. So is he.
That's a good point.
3 inches away from you.
3 inches.
I love the meme of Jesus take the wheel. He's like, I don't know what a fucking car is, and they climb off a cliff.
Yeah.
Okay, but Jesus in the Bible had big dick energy, so I'm gonna say blow his hung.
Jesus whipped
Oh,
money
don't- and then
lenders in a
crucified.
church.
He was crucified
so
after, yeah.
Don't look at me because I can't confirm. So, anyway.
Dude, I said Happy Hanukkah to somebody in Overwatch the other day. Dude, this is America. Nobody celebrates Hanukkah. And
Yes!
everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking
Isn't it
about?
like the
Toxicity!
largest Jewish population in the world, even more than Israel? Yeah.
Yes.
What the hell?
Yeah, of course it is. We're a much bigger landmass.
True fact.
But even still, like even
But
accounting
yes,
for
yes,
population,
Land masses. You're in Kugane. Kugane.
What?
Never heard
they
of that.
celebrate
Tell
Hanukkah.
me more.
Alright.
No.
Kenji, as he's putting on clothes in the corner of his own
One of my favorite
room,
places, isn't it?
turns to you guys and says, alright,
You
well,
had the sheets over yourself.
Yeah,
Okay,
he did.
okay.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, that would have changed Millie's
No.
interaction.
He did have sheets over him.
Yeah, so I was like, kind of like started to undress, but then I'm like, okay, he's getting dressed now. I already fastened my sash.
Mud wrestling.
Check in with our friend where we can fight legally. Or legally.
Theoretically, you could fight here.
Well, good. I just took a swing at Millie.
and I swung, and I missed.
Did you swing with a wooden weapon?
Yeah, it was a
okay.
wooden katana, or...
Yeah, I made myself a katana in honor of Kenji.
The same exact one, but yeah,
it's just as sharp, too.
It's wood. Yeah, yeah.
It's fantastic.
I'm just
Same length.
picturing that you filed it to a point to make it as sharp as a metal sword, or as close as possible.
Sure, yeah, because I don't know
for
where the
stabbing
fuck I'm
vampires.
For stabbing vampires.
My stakes
Alright,
are raised.
yeah, then Millie will go up and go find Hancock to pester him about dueling locations.
Okay, he's up top. You can't reach. What's the matter?
Nope.
Rip.
Always left hanging.
Oh no. That's the most tragic thing ever.
So
That's more tragic than my backstory.
They're always left hanging.
Yeah.
Millie and Kenji will have a tragic
Convicted.
backstory.
Right, yeah.
What happened?
Kenji listening to so good.
I love that picture because
I love it so much.
it's like somebody trying to explain something to her.
That's
She's
so
like, I'm trying to sleep.
Both of them are trying to fight me. I don't know.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. So Millie's going upstairs to find the bathroom. What are the rest of you doing? You already said you want to fight Kenji. You're looking for a place where you can fight.
Soul's probably just seeing if Harry's awake and hanging in the common area.
Harry is in the common area smoking. Not physically smoking a cigarette, he just has smoke trailing.
Just think, damn, he's so fucking cool.
And he literally is grayscale.
Who is this?
Harry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's so fucking cool
He's so
though.
fucking cool.
Soul's right. I mean,
That's why I want to hang out with him.
He's got his Cyclops owl with him, Kamahog.
my little psychotic friend.
So yeah, Soul will be hanging down in the
Depression's
common area, but he
showing
wants
scrotum.
to see. He's gonna wait to see if we can get like work from Hancock or something like that.
Sure. Harry's actually talking to Hancock, and Hancock seems to be enjoying the conversation as Harry's just droning on about the war.
Oh, he is lonely. I feel sad for him.
I feel so sad for our boy.
Hancock. Or Harry.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Hancock's down with us, and
Yeah.
okay.
He's in the common area right now. And he does not look hungover. He's also wearing red shades, though. So it's-
The second those are off, his eyes are just so sunk in.
well, that's all you've seen him wear. You haven't seen his eye color.
Yeah.
His eye color is red. The lenses are actually white.
And he has no pupils, apparently.
No pupils.
It's just giant saucers.
Oops, no pupils.
Yeah. I was about to make a joke, but it's a spoiler. Yeah. No.
Do it, I want you to.
We'll all be out of character. We won't even listen to it.
I don't know. Who's Kenji?
Well, there's spoilers for Final Fantasy 14. That's different. So, I did not heal for
That was
very
a
much.
terrible
Oh
roll.
shit! Yes, I did. I was looking at it wrong.
That was the bottom.
4, 3.
I think he killed us.
You want to know how to heal? This is how you heal. That's not great. It's fine. That was good. That was pretty good. Actually, that's pretty good.
Gotta be think before you
I think that was all threes effectively.
So, you're just chilling up there,
Yeah.
waiting to see if Hancock has any work for you.
Yeah, probably. I think Soul would want to wait for Kenji to be there before he starts asking about jobs and stuff, I think.
Kenji's walking in, putting the last of his shirt on.
So is Millie. And Deus.
Oh, Millie would have been up there first.
Millie's definitely ahead
So
of Kenji.
you see Harry talking to Hancock.
Harry or Soul?
Harry. Soul is just kind of watching. Are you nearby though? Like sitting next
Yeah,
to
just sort of sitting nearby.
Okay. Yeah, they've got like couches, like sofas set out.
futons.
There are some futons.
I think he's probably feeling it even with the decent roll he had, so he's not trying to be too active.
Okay. So Millie says what?
Whoa.
Nothing.
What? Yeah.
Ah, I was testing you.
Nothing.
And you passed.
Chris, would you close the screen or the door, please? Ah, yes. I know where you can find one of those.
It's in Limsa Lamensa.
You'll want to go to Rakusai Gardens in the south of Kugane. It's very close to the Garlean embassy.
As Kenji's walking up, I'm gonna drop a handful of paper to Soul that's dossiers for all my friends.
Oh. Interesting.
And you will note if you just rifle through
What
them.
kind of script is there in that?
Common.
Okay.
But you will notice
Kuganese.
that Izumi's is the only one blank. Everyone else's has detailed descriptions of their
So you can
skills
send it to him?
and weaknesses. Yeah, I'll send it to the whole group if you guys want.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
And that would have been
Gonna follow
just
them.
to Kenji.
Oh, okay. I suppose I'll go to watching you fight each other will remind me of all the friends I lost in the wars.
Sorry, my brain had originally pictured that as the other guy, and I was like, Hancock? Yeah, as Hancock.
I thought that
Where
was
was it?
Hancock right there. I was like,
Spawned it
damn.
the last 2 times, the exact same spot.
That's why I told him he went to
He
your
found
room.
his place.
He needs to find it somewhere.
Yeah.
You can put down one of the pads on that spot. That'll
I
probably
don't
help.
want a pad in my room all the time.
It can be good to get them to associate the pad, and then you move the pad, and they'll follow.
If I
I mean,
can,
he's
I'm
got
so
someone.
sorry.
You're
It's
not
just the
gonna piss
spot.
in my room.
It's the spot.
He might.
Do you have
It's the
mental
place to be.
issues?
Yes,
All of
I
us
play
do.
Dungeons
Yeah,
and
well,
Dragons.
Well, I knew you.
Leave our options open, right?
Let's all play the game of what our characters tell us about ourselves.
Oh,
Nobody wants to play that game.
I like
Just
anime.
wait, just wait until you see my new character for your campaign.
I figure I'll be pestering you with questions about that tomorrow, since today will be done.
So anyway.
Cool.
So Millie told Kenji where the fight was, or where we were allowed to fight. And then did Kenji leave?
Yeah, he started going there.
Kenji left, Soul followed, Harry followed, and
Yes.
Millie followed.
Yeah, I'd follow too.
Deus follows.
So that means that Sheridan, Sid, Omega.
Wait, that's the wrong.
Should Sherbin or Sid go with them as one of the healers, or will they be able to make their way back if they're injured?
Harry can heal. Cole can heal.
And the implication is a
Okay.
non-lethal
So
fight.
Melinda.
Okay, gotcha.
Which is why we have the wooden weapons, so that we're just
working with them.
non-lethally beating the crap out of each other, not literally trying to kill
You have
each
to
other.
do it right after.
Okay,
they do
good.
it. Otherwise, they're just gonna assume that they just did something wrong but not know what it is.
Fine.
That is how I operate. Yeah.
Catch him in the act, or you didn't catch him at all.
Exactly.
That's why I always get away.
Wait, what?
What?
Jack's like always escapes.
Not a good one.
A while ago.
Bullshit! I've seen you in plays. You're excellent.
Oh, thanks. I love you.
Yeah, it's really good.
Your face is so
I've not
tiny.
seen you in a play.
Let us know when you're in the next.
Yeah, get a fucking
I
play.
still get emails from 24th Street Theater.
Oh, you saw that one. That was a fun play.
Yeah.
Do you know Jack Black's on their board of directors?
I think, yes, because the email said so. That I saw.
That dude's rad.
Fundraising.
That dude's so cool.
I think you mean Jablinski Gaming.
I love that man.
Okay, so are you not going with them then?
I'm nursing some water.
Okay, so the only ones left are the two of you, and then Kevin,
Thirsty.
Tabby, and Omega. Right?
Omega would go to the fighting pits the second she heard of it.
But would Omega even be conscious at this hour with the assumed amount of alcohol Omega consumes?
No, she also passed out with
I don't know what she consumes, to be honest. I have no idea her drinking habits.
All of it.
She, yeah.
All of it.
She's also passed out.
I feel like Omega and Kevin would have been in a drinking contest with themselves.
And both lost.
And both.
Yes, that's right. Did I miss anybody, or is that everyone?
That's it.
We're all going to the same place. Harry's following us. Sherbin is drinking water. Sorry, what did Sid say?
Coffee. And asking Hancock about reputable jewelers he can go see.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's everybody then.
Well, every Jew is reputable. No, I'm sorry.
Well, let me put it this way: if you had to go to a jeweler, who would you go to?
Well, I said every Jew is reputable. But
I go to K's Jewelers because every kiss begins with K.
I had to. Sherbin needs to make her way back to the inn to pick up the package that she
you
left
took
there.
it with you last
I'm
second.
sorry.
Did? Okay.
Yeah.
Did my boy spend the night with Sherbin and then went, "Where's the jeweler?" I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You gotta read
Damn.
their side story where they had their date at Gold Sauce.
Honestly, Queen, live your life.
There's terms for what happened, but we don't say them in polite company.
Raw dog fucking.
Sorry.
I was going with whipped of some designation.
Did I just make him start coughing? I think I broke Poe. No, he was talking to somebody else.
That was close.
Oh.
Yeah. How's the?
Still gotta open up another.
You almost did a spit take?
I almost did a spit take there.
Spit takes are the best.
I missed it. I'm so sad.
How's the sake on your end?
Empty.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Wait, you drank that entire bottle tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah, sake's not as like.
It's wine.
It won't kill
How
you
are you
like whiskey.
feeling right now? Are you drunk?
No.
Oh.
Are you buzzed?
Sake doesn't have nearly.
I'm not. All right. I'm not
Oh, really?
completely sober, but I'm not close. I could probably operate a car if I had
It's
to.
wine
Oh,
percentage,
tipsy.
right?
The
Wine-
Hancock of
wine?
friend group, you know?
By
Yeah,
volume,
right.
it has more alcohol
Hands
than
on
most
it.
hard liquor. You know that, right?
If you drink the whole bottle,
No.
This is 12.5%.
14% is wine, 40%
Yeah.
is liquor.
It's true.
So if you drink a glass of liquor and a glass of wine, the liquor will fuck
This
you
is
up.
43 proof right here.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. I must be wrong.
I was like, wait,
I
wait,
don't
wait.
know
no.
why it's
But a lot of people will drink
wine
a
is-
bottle of wine.
Yeah,
That might be-
wine
that'll
is more
fuck
than
you.
beer,
Bottle
but it
of
is not
wine.
liquor.
Yes.
You're right. You're right. It is more than beer, is what I was.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
considerably.
tendency people will have more glasses of wine back to back, especially because wine pairs with food better.
Correct.
So it's kind of like you just keep drinking it without realizing
And
it.
it's smoother. What?
Not
This
than this.
wasn't, this wasn't bad. It was a little dry for my taste, but not bad.
Was it
Yeah.
mighty dry then? Mighty dry?
Oh, you don't have the bottle.
Was it mighty dry?
That's one of the common things though with sake is it tends to be drier, but there's some that are so good.
Here's the real question. If it were a large fight, like let's say a boss battle, and the fight had to do with singing, would that be a mighty, mighty boss tone?
I'm leaving you.
Yeah, because that was the impression that I
It's
got.
great playing with you.
That's the
Guys.
impression that I
Never
got.
see you ever again. I
This is
can't
so
ever
fun.
come back.
You're dropping this campaign, you're
I
dropping
can't
my
come back
campaign.
because I'm ending it. Way to squeeze into my
I hate D&D.
I hate it. It used to be my favorite, but now I hate it.
As soon as the Mighty Mighty Boss
You
Tones came out.
fucking love this. Oh yeah, you hate ska.
Yes.
The impression that I get is actually good song though. It's not ska.
Yeah,
Okay, I do love ska. I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased here.
You should ask him how he feels about
Why
Streetlight
not
Manifesto.
trumpet?
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Okay,
Like, I
so
fucking love Streetlight Manifesto.
I've
That's
only
most
heard
D&D.
little-
That's what I'm listening to on the way home. Fuck it. Streetlight Manifesto.
He really hates it.
I love ska.
What's
I was one
happening?
of those ska
Well, no, he
kids
was like
in
looking at
the
me
early
as
2000s.
I thought you were about to say something.
well, I was about to say like so secret Fight Club, right?
Soul and Deus fight, while Millie and Kenji fight.
Okay, well you're not there yet. There's some travel
Yes.
time. Hancock
What
does
if I
tell
can-
you that you can look in the Kogane Dori, the Ruby Bazaar. And that is where you'll find the best jewelers, but he doesn't have a particular one that he likes. And he then shows you like his hands and his ears, and he wears no jewelry.
Show his neck.
Ringlets.
Oh yeah, right.
He has an extended
I,
neck.
I knew it.
Yeah. I grew up in Africa.
An extended neck and dermals at the same time.
Dermal piercings. Oh, no, he's got nipple piercings. You just can't see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Am I the
neck-
only one that finds dermals strangely attractive?
No.
I can't
Oh,
be the
yes,
one, right?
you are.
yes, yeah.
I don't like
So,
dermal piercings
what are
at
dermal-
all.
I like dermal plating there because that's like
embedded in the
removable.
skin.
They're
Good
literally
protection.
embedded in your skin or bone.
Oh yeah, I hate those.
Oh, I
It
hooked up
really
with a girl that had them on
depends
her
on
back dimples.
Dimples.
Oh,
Well, that just
See,
target
now it
practice.
just
It depends where they are. I prefer
oh.
more outward piercing.
Also, I'm a
I knew
huge fan.
someone who had a piercing right above their clavicle. It got nasty infected. It was awful.
No.
It was
Yeah, I
so
can't-
Like,
bad.
especially 'cause the shirt's constantly rubbing on that.
Yeah, it was
Not-
bad.
I miss
saw
my
somebody-
eyebrow ring.
Here on her finger, and this spot on her finger. I'm like, why would you do that? She's like, it looks pretty. Okay.
She's single or what?
No, she put a ring up.
This was like 15 years ago.
somebody put a ring on that.
Yeah.
Single or-
Piercer.
Piercer, yeah.
I actually think she got pregnant while we were working there, so no.
She used to be single and pregnant.
True.
Is she still pregnant after 15 years?
Yes.
That's a long labor.
So she's
But you know what?
Labor of love.
It's like a fine wine.
I'm just imagining her trying to pass it
Barrel
after 15
aged.
years.
Pass it!
Just you birth the kid and you don't even have to.
Is
He's
that
18 at
people
that
giving
point, so it doesn't
birth
even matter.
passing a child?
This is gonna like rip its way out of her stomach and clean out.
Oh my god.
Homelander?
Oh my god.
Yeah, the comic version.
I did not even want.
That's even worse.
Do you know the comic version?
Yeah.
You read it? I didn't know that. Yeah. That's
I'm a Renaissance
much worse.
man.
That's much worse.
I read comics. I'm a Renaissance man.
Well, yes.
You doubt me, my friend?
Look at the group
Oh,
it's in.
swing it, soul.
You're not there.
On the way.
Okay, well, you know what? As soon as I get there,
The second I walk in the building, that first guy's fucked.
as soon as we're crossing the threshold, whack.
Okay. However, you exit out into the streets from East Aldernon Trading Company. And you know that you gotta go south, which as soon as you turn south, you will instantly see the signage for the Garlean consulate. Just FYI.
Oh. 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 I'm gonna stop by on my way back, write a letter.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. However, as you turn south, you see an Elizan, kind of lanky, short, probably early 20s, late teens, Elizan, just running full tilt past you, something in their hand, just running. And then there's a group of people running after them. They don't look like Garleans. They don't look like the Seke Segumi, but it looks like they're being chased by people.
Can trip him?
You're trying to chase the person that's running?
Just trip him as he passes.
Just grab the thing out of his hand.
I don't care. I just want to trip him.
Roll with disadvantage. Roll a
Athletics.
just straight dexterity. Athletics is fine. Let's see what he does.
14?
All right, you trip him. I rolled a 1. Falls on the ground, and then looks over at you, flips you the bird, gets up and starts running again.
He didn't drop the thing that he
No.
was chasing.
Holding it like a football.
What is it? Can we see while he trips
It's
up?
really hard to see. It's like an oblong object, but it
Okay,
looks
but
to be
what if? Nope.
looks to be like in some kind of sealed box. But you see his face, and he looks very
Don't you say familiar?
angry.
Perturbed.
No, not you. Millie sees the face.
Okay.
Angry / frightened.
So she'll run and keep pace with him because I doubt he's faster than her.
Writing.
I mean, she can go 90 feet around, so.
You're writing as you run.
Yeah.
I can't read that.
That's a fucking shit right there.
I can't read. Just leave me go so I can eat tonight.
Kill him.
You want something?
Yeah, like another beer if there's another.
That's what he says.
Does he look like he's running towards a corner? Like, is he trying to bank left, bank right?
Oh,
or
he looks like he's
Yeah,
running.
let's-
It looks like he's running.
that?
Nice
It
catch.
drops on me.
All right. It'll wash off when you stand in the rain. It looks like he's headed for the
Would you
rather have
word?
one of the not trough.
No, I'll take a Stardust because nobody
where
else.
the water's running
No,
through it.
Because nobody else
Sluice.
drinks that.
Sure. He's running for that, and yes, that does turn down a corner. He looks
So, as we
They will
turn,
drink it.
I want to try to
Did you get on your shirt?
Oh,
push him into it.
That was funny.
Like, push him into the sluice. but at the same time swap 5 gil for whatever the fuck he's holding.
Roll a sleight of hand check. This is gonna be
Pretty rough. Oh?
21.
fine, Millie. You grab what he was holding and put 5 gil in his hand, and then shove him.
Just like a watery thing,
Yeah,
right?
and he falls in, and then gets up and starts running down.
Okay, and then...
Are you pocketing it?
Oh, hold on. Water, yeah.
Just tell me what you're writing.
He went that way and points in the other direction. Or, like, if we turn around the corner and the sluice is perpendicular, he went straight.
Okay. So the people that
And
are
hiding the
following
thing in my
looks-
pack.
They look like kind of a ragtag group. They don't really look like they belong together. They're all wearing kimonos, differing heights. All of them are hires, and they're chasing after him. But they see that. Let me see here.
I'll roll deception on that.
You don't have to. Trust me. What just happened? What am I missing?
Sorry. It broke me. My friend just said like this.
Oh my god. She does.
She does though.
The movie was great though.
I haven't seen it. I gotta see it. Yeah. I'm gonna send it to the group. Hold up.
Is it bad that I know what GIF that is before I even see it?
It's GIF.
Get out.
Yes, like the
Do you say
peanut butter.
graphical?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you pronounce?
That's the God in your world, right? Dravical.
How do you pronounce the
Camera person for cops.
JPEG?
So then why do you have a problem with Jeff?
Because I like smooth peanut butter. So anyway, as you're
Peter Pan.
the group then looks
No
at it,
watching.
they run right past you. They just kind of, one of them nods, another one just kind of mutters a thanks, and they run past. They don't even look down where he actually went.
Let's just jog back, catch up with the group, and then when she catches up, she's like, "What the fuck did I just get?
So,
It's a baby! Oh no!"
Oh no!
as don't touch that. As you're walking back, there's 2 that are running up.
Fucking Harry.
It's not Harry.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Another one.
You see a very tall, very muscular man wearing a tuxedo, followed by, and one single monocle, followed by a Mikote, who's dressed kind of modestly and just following him.
So just a peanut?
Are they following the crowd that ran past?
They were, but they stop when they see your group. Yeah.
Does he bear any resemblance to anyone we perhaps met at the Gold Saucer?
Very slightly.
Gonna pull out my mini person that is,
Godbert.
yeah,
I mean,
and just be like,
Neanderville?
So wait. So before you get back to the group, he's arrived and he sees the group. So you'll be coming up back later.
Okay.
But he goes, I say, did you fine people see a thief run this way?
"Hey,
Yeah, she ran around the corner chasing some guy that was running away.
shoot."
Oh.
Trash can.
Is it this one that's coming up right now? Thank you.
Indeed. My good
All right,
fellow.
So return what you have stolen. It's okay.
Emptying random pockets of bullshit.
Okay.
Because he was like literally chewing the trash can.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Fenrir. No. Yeah, I see what you're talking about now.
You know, if you call him Fenrir and he bites stuff, you can't get mad at him, right?
Because
Well, only if you put your hand in there.
Right.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That's terrible.
Thank
Yes.
you, Jimmy.
All right, you know, Will, you are above and beyond the guy.
Got you, fam.
Yeah.
Okay. So as they come up, Inspector, I don't think she's the one that we're looking for. You're right. We're looking for an Ellison man. Did you see an Ellison man?
Well, our professor's in Ellison, he's back in the inn. So yes, to answer your question, yes, I have seen an Ellison man.
Nashu, do you think that might be our man? My inspector senses are tingling. Yes! And he... What the steal?
What? Whoops, that hurt. What he steal? My bad.
Oh,
What the steal?
he stole a priceless artifact.
Stop the steal.
I was trying to remember what they steal, but yeah.
What the steal?
A priceless artifact. And then he runs into
the East Eldenard Trading Company's branch office.
Thank you. Wow.
Yes.
I didn't even have to say it.
Right. Hey, I'm helpful if nothing else.
Yes. He runs in and he comes upon, as he's getting ready to leave, like just talking to Hancock, he sees Sid there. He goes, "Return the artifact, now!"
I won't put his reaction to that.
What?
Sid pulls out a gun. I'll return 2 bullets. Where you want them?
He's learning.
What?
Inspector Hildebrand, I don't think this is the man you were looking for. What are you looking for? Someone stole the hilt of a priceless katana, and I am on the case.
I can guarantee you that I don't have what you're looking for.
It works.
He seems to be telling the truth, Inspector. Nashville thinks that you're telling the truth. I am not so easily convinced.
It's fucking Dogberry.
Okay.
Like an awful investigator.
It's a Shakespearean character who's just the worst detective.
What'd you say?
I saw this guy seems like a very good detective.
And they call me an ass.
If I may interject, Inspector Hildebrand. This man arrived yesterday and has been under my watchful eye since coming here. I don't think he's who you're looking for. Well, if Hancock says it, it must be true. Come, Nashow. My inspector's senses are tingling. And he runs out of the building. Just runs.
Hancock has a lot of sway, eh?
What?
Yes.
But the real question is, does Sid's teacher senses suspect that Millie is afoot?
Of course.
It's like, I don't know what happened, but I know who.
Yes. Some way, somehow.
Yes. And just as quickly as he came, he's gone. With his friend in tow. Wow. Wow. Me too. Me too, buddy.
I can't help it.
Yeah. I've also been there. Okay, so you head then south. Assuming you're continuing with what you're doing, following this instance, and you now have the hilt of a katana that was inside that wooden case.
Neat.
Yes. You pass by the Garlean embassy, and it very much looks like a Garlean building. It looks like if something was here before that was in the style of Kugane, it's been very much appropriated to be Garlean in design. However, the Garlean soldiers that you see there aren't wearing their traditional Magitech and various armor that you see Garlean soldiers wear. They're wearing outfits that are much more in line with what you'd see in Kugane. It's not quite a it's definitely not kimonos, but it's definitely more Asian themed.
Was it the same garb that the Garleans who were watching the fight that
Yes.
got... Okay.
Yes. But none of them are really paying attention until... Are you hiding who you are?
Yeah, I still have my...
Your hood up?
Yeah, my hood.
Hold on. Wow, did everything just get quiet?
It did.
Yeah, it really did. That a lot of weight to it. I was
Oh,
like,
so you didn't want to
shit.
touch hands?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Speak your business. Why are you here?
Violence, but secret.
Sorry, that was an out of character laugh.
Oh, you must be on your way to the fighting pits.
Oh,
The
yeah.
sparring pits, I should say.
You know, whatever you call them, rose by any name.
All right. You've got your hood up. Who are you?
Does it really matter if they're headed to the fighting pits?
I suppose not. And then one of the other Garleans elbows him. We don't have jurisdiction here. Keep going.
Smart call.
Well, I hope you find jurisdiction. Walk off.
I'll juris your diction. Wait.
Oh my god.
It's a matrix. If you give me that juris my addiction crap, you can shove it up your ass. Yeah. So you continue on, and then you get to the gardens.
Ooh.
What did I say they were called? I have it here. The Rakusai Gardens, which is a place I've never actually been in the game.
Oh, you gotta learn to fight.
Yeah, it didn't ring any bells to me when
It's
you
not part of the
mentioned it.
MSQ. It might be part of one of the side quests or something
Ah,
like that, but I haven't been there. Anyway, that is now where the sparring pits are. And you'll find that there are actually a lot of people there, and there are a lot of wooden weapons that are there. This looks like an area where would-be samurai would train.
Sorry, could you spell the place again?
Yeah. It's Rakusai, R-A-K-U-S, excuse me, Rakusui. So R-A-K-U-S-U-I. I misread that as an A before.
Gardens.
Correct. And this is an open area. It is still raining, although it's more of a drizzle at this point, and people are still out there practicing. It's not paved, but it looks well kept to the point where the grounds are not turning to mud. It's more just like wet dirt at this point.
Is it still slick to some degree?
It's very slightly to it. But you are here, and if you wanted, you can practice.
Okay.
What's good, girl?
Okay. There is nothing special that's going to happen here aside from you fighting each other. So
Right. So what's gonna happen is because of the drizzle, I'm gonna use my cunning action as a bonus, right, to hide because of my Mask of the Wild. I can hide in the rain,
that's cool.
and then I'm gonna whack Soul.
Roll an attack.
With
the fuck did that come from?
advantage.
Yep.
Well, technically you could roll perception against it. Passive perception.
Wait. Hold on. You said something. You said something about the rain.
Rain imposes light cover, which
No, before that. Because I had a joke I was going to make and I already forgot it, but it was based on something that you had just said.
Rip.
So was it Tears in the Rain, or was it like
No,
that,
it wasn't.
like Cold
Tears for Fears.
Do
November
you
rain?
also like pina coladas are getting caught out in the rain?
It wasn't.
Vegas throws a pina colada in Soul's face
It was
and
just
whack.
whatever you said right after I described it. Oh well.
Okay.
Come to me. It was a terrible pun.
We're now in Margaritaville, and
Right. Looking for my lost shaker song. Yeah. That's a great song though, because he comes to the realization that he's the fucking problem.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And he should, because he was. It's weird. You drew two
it's like
that.
perception, right?
Potentially.
No, this is just straight up against your armor class.
Oh,
Well, it's
So
the
what is-
stealth from the hiding in
Oh,
the
yeah,
rain.
yeah. He's
Oh,
for
right.
himself.
Yes, then
Yeah.
yes, it would be perception. My bad.
18.
Well, then you would see me.
So
Okay.
just a normal
So
attack.
you
well,
see
yeah.
him about to attack you, so you get to roll not with advantage or disadvantage, just an attack.
Okay, well,
Nail
in
vicious.
that one,
And he misses your head. He goes.
I was trying to hit for Millie now, right? Going too low. And 14 for the second one.
What's your AC?
Ooh, that hits. 13.
All right. It
Did you-
hits, but it doesn't hit you like
Daggers?
super.
Oh no, you have 2 attacks. That's right.
Yeah, I'm using my.
weapons.
Well, and Machinist gets a 5th-second attack at this
yeah.
level. I was thinking Rogue because they don't.
So we're very surprised, and yeah, I'll take that, and then
I try.
You would roll damage.
Oh.
What am
Just flat advantage always.
If
One of
they're
them.
if
If I
they're
choose to
sparring
use it, I will.
weapons and they're blunted,
He's not gonna
let's
use that
just
against
call
you.
it 1d4.
Oh.
Plus
That's good
strength?
because D4s,
Strength.
D4s are my
Yeah,
thing.
1d4 plus the mod that
Yeah,
would apply.
yeah.
Yeah. My D4.
Because you're not trying to kill each other.
So I'm essentially we're
we're not?
stabbing with wooden dowels.
You want to just quick roll ours out while they're doing theirs?
Yeah, go ahead.
I wanted to narrate
If you're
it too.
stabbing someone
Okay,
with
go
Malcolm McDowell,
So,
I'd be very
7?
Yeah, actually I get one. So the first round of attacks would be just normal.
And Kenji would legitimately let you go first. He's not going to make a move on you.
So that's only an 18, so that misses. But it lets her activate the dance.
She can dance if she wants to.
Yeah,
She
okay.
probably would leave her friends behind.
Alright, so perception. Fail
Yeah, bad.
at 26.
Okay.
So that means both your attacks are at disadvantage.
Great. So at a disadvantage.
Fail,
Is it though?
19 armor class. And you have a
It
plus
is a
9.
barely fail, yeah.
Actually, plus 8 if you're using the stick.
Sure. That's a hit.
Double 15s, yep, that'll hit.
And it's D4 plus.
Yeah.
So
You guys actually want to do this out? Then go ahead. You could.
we'll just do this quietly in the background while you
I
narrate
don't
their
want to take
stuff.
time from everybody else, but
Like do their stuff and we'll jump back.
Literally what I was saying.
Yeah, perfect.
You guys do your thing. I'll handle this.
okay.
So now,
Signature.
advantage on
You're gonna have a good night.
Trying to whack him.
I think so.
I was asking Sherman.
22. So that's D4
Do you want me to actually roll for it?
plus
So,
sneak
you
attack.
guys are together. You were just accosted by Inspector Hildebrand, apparently. Super fun quests. Highly recommend them. They're super
13.
silly.
Yes.
Kenji smiles at you.
I feel like I've done a few.
Again,
You might
no
have.
dance.
Not saying you're not in the campaign
That's
anymore.
what-
Just saying.
29
anyway.
total.
So as you exit,
Oh,
you
shit.
go into the Ruby Bazaar,
Okay.
What was it? That 20 doesn't get anything on
Yeah,
that?
8 total.
looking
Rolling
for
attack
jewelry.
rolls, rules is written.
That's tragic.
But
Reverse.
narratively speaking,
So-
What are you
that's
looking
really
for?
cool.
I am looking for a jeweler who can might be interested in purchasing the sapphires I have or trading them for diamonds, and B, who would be able to cut the current diamonds I have into more manageable
I mean, that's what I'm doing.
sizes for my purpose.
Okay.
Should I
So there are several jewelers. Kugane is well known for its jewelry trade. So you have your pick. I'm going to say
We'll move these ones.
go ahead and roll a perception check.
6, 10, 15. Second dance.
20.
Okay.
Nope.
You spot what appears to be the most discerning jeweler, one that doesn't look shady necessarily. He's got
but hit.
customers coming up, but he's not at the point
8.
where it doesn't appear that he's willing to make a deal at any cost. He seems discerning in who he deals with, and you get the distinct impression that this is the jeweler that you
I'll
should
probably
speak
swing
to.
at you one more and then probably be like, you win.
I didn't catch the end of that. Sorry.
You get the distinct impression that out of all of the jewelers that are available, this is probably the one you want to speak to.
Excuse me. I was wondering if we could possibly make a deal. Would you be any interested in possibly a trade for my sapphires for some diamonds or a straight gill trade?
9. No.
Depends.
No, nine,
Let me
yeah.
see your sapphires.
See your mods?
I give them the 3 large sapphires that were on one of the centerpieces that was given to me from for the gala.
Can you remind me of what I appraised them at?
But
You didn't appraise you appraised the diamonds, not the sapphires.
I didn't give you any yield value for them?
That's gonna be
No.
12.
So,
Alright.
if you weren't familiar
Roll
with the
the
way
dice.
no,
Let's
the
say they're
first-
worth 300
the
each,
first roll is
approximately.
max, and you roll on top of that. So
These are good specimens.
Oh, no.
no.
They look like they come from a different side of the
Changed it
world.
for this whole campaign.
Oh, got it.
If I were to guess,
10.
these were somewhere in Ilsabard or Eorzea. Which one?
16 for the first.
I received them in Ishgard.
You received them. You didn't mind them yourself. That explains the
I didn't.
quality.
9.
All right.
16.
Well,
Yep, that hits.
you want diamonds for
So
this?
16,
I
21.
would like an equal exchange of diamonds if possible.
What was the second one? I already
You
put
give
down the
me
first
all
one in my
3 of
thing.
these. I'll give you
Okay,
2
so it's
diamonds.
16, then plus
Of-
6, 8,
So I
13.
think
Decent
That's
size.
my yield to you.
And he shows them to you.
I think
And they look like their diamonds worth
So,
approximately
uh,
200
Down
gil.
Kugani Way.
So also
Really
balance
just,
because you
like,
see
clumps
in
back.
All right.
It's gonna be really
Cool.
fun.
Yeah, so
Kenji comes too.
That was good. That was good.
Trade, however, I also have some diamonds of my own that I'd like cut. Can you do that?
Doesn't wear armor, right? Just robe.
Nope.
Whip them out.
Then
Let's
I
see
would
it.
say
I put out a 1 diamond worth 750, 1 diamond worth 600.
to, like,
And they're roughly
places,
cut, right?
just-
Or not cut, rather.
You hit him.
Well, they were in the centerpiece, so as
Well, if they were in the centerpiece, they were cut. Oh, you want to cut them down to smaller sizes.
yes.
It's not exactly how diamonds work.
That's what we said last session.
I am
Yes.
legit surprised.
Yeah.
That is the only reason.
I mean, yeah, I can cut these down for you, but they're going to lose a considerable amount of value in the process. in addition to my fee.
All right. How about this?
Beautiful specimens. I can just buy these from you if you're willing to sell.
No, I'd rather not that.
I'm going to tell you right now, it would break my heart to cut these down.
Well, let's take that off the table.
Good.
I'm no expert, but I did have some discussion with the guild master over in Olda about learning and valuation, and seems like these 3 sapphires worth about 200 apiece.
So he looks you over. He says, Ulda is known for producing
Wait till he can
very strong miners of skill. What's your excuse?
My excuse is I'm new at the game.
There's a lot of them.
I know, right? Glad he said
Well,
that.
everybody's got
Glad he
that
said
somewhere,
that.
I
Thank you.
suppose.
What I might not have in the physical knowledge, I make up for in the...
Bedroom.
Yeah, he does.
Well, that's for someone else to say.
That's his weakness.
That was him flopping the dick on the table.
I've done my research. We'll just leave it at that.
I do like to read a good book if you catch my reading. My meaning. Are you there, by the way, Sir Sherbin?
Oh,
You're muted.
muted.
I hope she hasn't been saying things this entire time.
Oh no.
No.
No, she's still recuperating. I think she should be feeling better by now. But yeah, she's still back at the trading company.
Okay. Okay then. Well, I'll take your word for it, Booker. And so, what do you want me to do for you?
I'll tell you what. How about you said you'd give me 200 p? Well, give me 400 total for these 3. Is what you said, I believe.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Let's make it a little more. Let's make it a little more even. Do you have a small compass, or do you know where I can find one? Well, that's none of your business. I just want to know if you can find me one.
Right. It's none of my business to have a compass, so no, I don't have one.
Well, then can you point me to a direction where I could find one?
Fuck.
No, that's the point of a compass.
If I could point you to a compass, I'd have a compass.
Looking for something, you could go post your request on a market board over there, or you could just scour the stalls and find somebody selling tchotchkes, I suppose.
The irony, though, of asking for a compass, like, where is a compass? Feels like a fucking Drax quote. Like,
It does.
where is compass?
Fair enough. How about we call it? How about we call it 400 gil worth of diamonds
For the 3
And-
sapphires.
for the 3 sapphires and 100 gil on top, 500 total.
Roll persuasion check. Or diplomacy. What would it be in 5e?
It is persuasion.
Persuasion. That's right.
Persuasion is.
Diplomacy.
I feel like persuasion isn't an adequate descriptor for
It's
the fact
not.
that it's supposed to be on the level,
Yeah.
as opposed to diplomacy, which is much more clearly in good faith trading or
That
communicating.
would be a 19.
I like the cut of your gems. So, I'll give you an extra 50 kilo on top.
Good. That's good.
I tried to hold him in.
That's good.
It was amazingly delivered.
All right, 50 gil on top, and you turn these 400 worth of diamonds into powder for me.
I beg your pardon, what?
The 400 you were giving me worth of diamonds in
Beautiful
powder.
flower diamonds with no inclusions, diamond cut, pear cut by me. You want me to turn into dust?
I do.
I literally just told you to break my heart to cut down your diamonds, and you want me to do it to diamonds that I spent time on?
I do. Do you want to make a deal or not?
Fine. I'll do it.
Capitalism, baby.
Come back in an hour.
Deal.
And he's just like muttering shit to himself. He's he's pissed off that he's doing this, but he's muttering.
And I will go and find a also a steady point to me too.
I take those first. All right. Now you
And then
can
he
go.
runs off and Hildebrand chasing after.
But yes, when you do look at your wind-up Godbert minion, it looks strangely like Hildebrand. Inspector Hildebrand.
Excellent.
He's Godbert's son.
Was he wearing pants?
He was wearing pants.
Okay, that's the difference.
What just happened?
Side stuff.
We're just talking about what's gonna happen after our duel.
Go back to the hot springs.
Nope.
Yeah, the duel did conclude though.
Who won?
Millie.
Millie did.
What?
By
Oh.
one hit point.
By her passive
Tenacity.
ability to tenacity.
Because they're dueling. Kenji's, it's like what, a 50-50 amount for seeing through the dance versus not seeing through the dance?
failed all of them.
Not quite all of them.
Every single one.
Not the first one.
No, I failed
Oh.
seeing through your dance every time.
Okay, so then she successfully danced around, but he still hit a few times. Millie got down to tenacity, so what would have knocked her out held her at 1 health. In response, he got a crit, hit Kenji in one of his existing wounds,
She
knocked
goes
him
to
out cold.
max damage for crit and then a roll on top of it?
Yeah.
That's bonkers.
Both ways, though.
You're fucked as a DM with how Kenji's built?
Am I?
Yeah.
But see,
You
now
really
we can
think I
have
just do things
evil
with-
Kenjis, too.
Do you really think I just do things willy-nilly and I have no idea of the consequences?
I didn't realize how strong Kenji
Willy
would
nilly.
be, guys.
Willy-nilly. That's gonna happen from now on. They're even sitting next to each other.
But
You
yeah,
guys just roll in here and throw things around all willy-nilly. Oh, willy-nilly.
yeah, the only way Millie knocked him out was because she got a crit on her last attack, which was enough to actually knock
And she
Kenji
beat him
out.
by 1,
Okay.
which means when he comes to, he's going to request a private room so he can actually go all out on her.
Because he didn't use any of his special
Yeah, you
abilities.
should use private room
Which-
first and then
Literally
come and
none of
then
his sen.
But
wall out on her.
But Millie notices that because he had me roll
she rolled a
a,
super high
a perception check. She's fucking pissed. Like that is
Then he
not
called back.
that it is not a accurate victory.
Okay. And how did this go?
Well, Soul and I came to a mutual respect.
And Harry's
beat my
unconscious.
ass, and I just
After 30 rounds of missing.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, we didn't even have to go the full thing. We were just like, oh,
What
your
is
skills
happening,
are
my
great.
friend?
just beat my ass,
have
and
you
I had
won-
to succumb to it.
Have you won any fight?
No, I haven't.
No.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yeah,
That's my man.
right.
That's my man.
Yeah, which is why we're talking right now.
And I like to think that they dueled and Harry got knocked out.
No, Harry's just drunk.
Because
And got knocked out. The defense
by the
right.
booze.
So you get healed up by the chaplains that are there.
Oh, convenient.
They,
Oh, perfect.
They
Okay.
do not charge you, but they do have a donation bucket.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Are there onlookers just like
there.
watching the sparring?
Yeah, oh, there are some.
Is there any money in the buckets?
I'd ask them if
It
they...
looks like it's been emptied.
Oh,
Excuse me.
okay.
Y'all have a private room where people can spar without prying eyes?
No.
Foolish way to live your life.
That is a very quick way to have the Seki Sugumi breathing down our necks. All sparring must be publicly available to watch. Something's wrong with your chuck.
Yeah.
I can hear it.
Takechi.
No.
Who winked?
Just the expression in that NPC's eyes
Oh.
sounded like I can't tell you this thing that is not against or that is not allowed. But wink is easier to write than that.
Okay. He's still standing there with the bucket.
I'll put 5 gold in.
Most appreciated, sir.
Yeah.
And goes over to you, the two of you.
Hello.
Hi.
I'll drop 1 gold into the bucket.
You know, we have a bucket too.
Most appreciated, sir.
Okay, that's better. I don't know what the
And they walk away, and you see them empty it down on what appears to be like some kind of collection.
dump
chute.
it.
Oh, that's why it was empty.
Yeah.
The chute.
Yep. However, with that concluded, that is tonight's session concluded as well, and we'll pick it next week, which is the 2nd or the 3rd. Third?
Second.
No. I think it's
Third.
third.
It's the third, yeah.
Okay. So we will
Yeah.
play next time. Thanks for playing tonight, everybody.
Dope.
That was good. Did not get to as much as I thought we were going to, but hey, it was still awesome.
We got to plenty.
That's our MO.
There was plenty that happened.
Yeah.
Got to explain a bit of Kenji's backstory. Got to learn
Everything's
a little bit
fine.
from Hancock.
We're all
from Mahjong,
Yeah.
Millie's not.
Meet the inspector.
I'm gonna write out
Brutally
to the whole
pragmatic.
group and
Yeah. If
Just,
anyone in the group's thirsty, it's Sherbin.
I just want to point out, literally, as soon as I started playing that music, the look on Jess's face was pure joy.
Oh, yeah? Oh, I missed that.
It's such a good track.
Yeah, that character still interactable if you need him. I'm not saying that wasn't just a joke for the campaign. That is a plot hook, maybe.
Wait, which character?
Hildebrand.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pants one.
Yes.
Did you describe his pants wear?
He was wearing pants. Yeah, he's basically wearing a tuxedo with capri pants and socks that go up to his knees and tap dancing shoes would appear to be.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least clogs. I don't know. But he's wearing a monocle and he's got a brilliant smile. At which point he goes like this, and you actually see the little shine up.
he's
Nice.
fucking Dogberry. He's
Nice.
Straight up anime. Like
Have you
he's
ever-
meant to be an anime character?
Have you ever seen Much Ado About Nothing?
Yes.
The
But-
cop in it that has the thing,
That's
and they call me
Dogberry?
an ass. It's Dogberry, yeah.
It's been a long time. I think it was in high school.
He has a whole monologue about how everyone thinks he's an idiot. He is an idiot. And like,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
nice.
Yeah, get the little shine.
Hero.
This
is so much
legitimately
fun.
one
Thank
of
you,
the
guys.
funniest things in the game is his quest line. Yeah, I'm having a great time with you all. This is a fantastic campaign. Oh, we also got the gift exchange done, or the Secret Santa. We did that. So we did a lot today.
I'm gonna message you two for stuff outside of games
Please
that
do.
we can handle in the background.
Oh, well, fuck you.
Hey, yeah.
Millie misinterprets everything as flirting and runs away.
Red face, run away.
Random bullshit, go.
Random bullshit. That's my secret power.
That's my secret cat. I'm always bullshit.
This campaign's so much fun.
I'm glad for that. I'm having a blast with it. It's probably my favorite one that I've DM'd. The characters.
The way that having us all have that joint or mostly joint backstory has paid off.
I legitimately think that's what I'm going to do for every campaign moving forward, is that all or most of the group will have a joint backstory.
It
know
helps
if you've
so
done it.
much to have that level
I'll
of
smoke two
investiture.
Every character I play tends to have, I mean, not Kenji,
Some kind of link.
some kind of link.
Yeah.
A link
You've done
to the
that with
present.
literally every character.
Literally every character. Although I will say poor Hadar's link disappeared in the first session, but
Yeah, that's true. And then you got a better link because you had Takesh come back with you.
my man!
You guys got to fight an entire city full of undead.
And they were strong enough to win.
And bullshit a tournament to the
That
point
was
where we...
19.
Those two characters.
I thought we came in at 18.
Yeah, my bad.
We did,
Yeah.
but we were OP for 18, period.
That tournament where it's just like, y'all,
That was a fun tournament.
good effort.
Good tournament, Ark.
You know why I wasn't there for that? I was
Literally
there
any
for the,
magic to
for
catch
the
my
genie
Nah.
thing. Well, you told me a lot of things.
And literally anytime they tried
So the tournament
anything
was
other than
literally they
magic,
built in
Hadar went, nah.
outside of
Like
Fortune's
the
Keep
only thing that could
that
have
people
made
could
you
come
done
to,
something
and they
with
had
a
a massive
rogue,
tournament there.
maybe.
All of the two
Really
characters
good
had to
rogue
be
that we
used in the
didn't
final
see.
round.
Ah,
Yeah, because
Well, I mean, they were there for other
not
rounds, but they
especially,
fought,
but I don't think either of us
So,
were
yeah,
sneaky
face to
attack.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah.
It was a good
Yeah.
fight, and that's when they ended up killing
My
Dwayne the Rock
armor
Johnson.
class was based on
all right.
perception rolls.
Yeah, Dwayne the Rock.
And actually, now that I mentioned
Oh, you're still
Takesh
here.
was immune to crits as a level
The movie's
17
over. Go
because
home.
his internals
What are you doing?
were...
Guys, it was so much fun
Guys.
playing with you. Hi, friends.
Yeah, Takesh's internals were literally just like the cosmos, so he couldn't be critically hit.
you.